Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Mirage for what is livestream number 8, as today we begin our hunt for that Platinum Trophy. Good morning, I hope you're well. We're back for 3.5 hours this morning as we continue on. So the plan today is to hunt for the Platinum Trophy by fulfilling the rest of the trophies needed. Some of them are quite simple, things like doing a viewpoint, shouldn't take too long, we just need to look to where we haven't got a viewpoint currently. I think the hardest one for us is going to be pickpocketing 50 people. I don't know if the artifacts and shards count towards that 50. My thing was we weren't pickpocketing anyone because it's stealing, and that's kind of backfired on us that we now need 50 for the trophy, which is kind of frustrating considering I was aiming not to do it to anyone unless we had to. So now we have to. So we'll try and do a few of those. We've got things like assassinate 10 guards while in a group of people. That should be fairly simple. Artifacts back to Dervis, again, fairly simple. Things like that. So a lot of the trophies I think will be really easy. Some may take a little bit of work. Complete each area. So in each area it tells you what is required, and fully explore each area is that. We've just got to make sure everything's cleared in each area. We'll pick an area and start with that, I think, and go that way. It's probably the easiest way of doing it. But that is the plan this morning. We'll be trophy hunting and hopefully obtain that platinum either today or tomorrow, which will be the channel's 17th platinum, I want to say. Reverend Reborn, good morning, how are you? Sorry you told me it was good. To be fair, I've watched all but the last episode. I struggled with the middle of it. I was struggling with that bit, and I haven't got round to watching the last episode just yet. Let me just check sound. But it wasn't, the start of it was really good. Really enjoyed the start, and then it kind of struggled after that, annoyingly. E-Player, good morning, how are you? But yeah, that's all good. If someone says, oh, this is really good, give it a watch, I'll give it a watch, and you know, if I don't enjoy it, I'll stop and I'll say. Teddy Belcher, good morning, how are you? Right, it's just where I'm trying to type and talk and it's not quite working. Bear me a second. Job done. I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Struggling, but I'm always struggling with the pain and stuff, so it's one of those things. I'm looking forward to this appointment with the doctor tomorrow, to be fair, to try and increase the morphine on. Hopefully that will make a difference. Yeah, it is what it is. We continue on as always. Annoyed at the fact it's half term next week. We're starting Spider-Man Friday morning. I'm going to struggle to stream the following week because of half term, which is fun. Thank you for the likes, much appreciated over they were. Thank you. But other than that, we're all good. We're all good. Okay, so what have we got left to do? So trophy-wise, there's a few things we need to focus on, and I think there should be fairly quick ones. We are missing a viewpoint somewhere. I'm just trying to see where that viewpoint is. Gained that one. We've got those. We're missing a viewpoint. It's got to be somewhere we've not been. Is my only thinking. Which could be over this way, maybe. There is an undiscovered here as well, in the wilderness, which we don't know what that is. But the fact that we're missing a viewpoint tells me that we've missed something somewhere. I can't see one on the map that we haven't already got, although obviously if we've not been near it, we wouldn't know it's there. I wonder if there's one over here. I wonder if there's a viewpoint in this far corner of the city of Baghdad over here, maybe. Because that's the only bit that hasn't got one. We've got one there. I bet there's a viewpoint there, and that would be the final viewpoint which needed for the trophy. Mental pain. Oh, yeah, I understand how bad that can be. Unfortunately, you've just got to keep keep going and try your best just to stay on top of it, don't you, really? More than anything else.
Show me everything.
Okay, so we're going to really decide what we're doing first and foremost today. There's a Tale of Baghdad to do somewhere in the wilderness. There's an Undiscovered in the wilderness as well. I'm going to stop. I'm going to ignore the wilderness for the minute. I'm just thinking, is there anything near here where we are now that needs doing before we move on? No, there isn't. Okay, so my thinking is, trophy-wise, there's lots we need to do. Dervis artifacts, things like that. What I'm thinking is, we want to head to this corner. I think there's a viewpoint here. There's a side mission there we need to do anyway. You need to complete 10 side missions in total for a trophy as well. So my thinking is, we head to this viewpoint here. We get inside the metal factory, grab that gear chest, historical site, as all that needs doing, because we have to clear everything on that list that's there in each area. And then we go this way. We've got a historical site there. There's one over there. Keep moving this way, and I'm guessing there's a viewpoint here. So we'll start with that and see how we get on. As I say, a lot of trophy hunting can be a bit frustrating, but because there's still some story elements to look at, I think it should be quite good still. Do some weird stuff. Oh, absolutely. I used to find going running was a good way of de-stressing. Unfortunately for me now, I can't go running. But it used to be my way of de-stressing was to go running, to be fair. The other thing we still need, if we look at skills, we need to obtain these 3 skills. That would give us a trophy as well. And we need to fully upgrade our tools to achieve them trophies. So we need the resources for these. That one's fully done. That one's not. That one's not. We also need traps to trap people. Scaffolding. There's quite a bit still to do. But we'll try and do what we can as and when we can. And just work our way through things. I think if we work our way clearing areas first and foremost, from there we should then be able to do everything along the way. There's things we need to hire and things like that. So that's kind of my thinking, is we try and clear the map as we go, but at the same time try and do the other things as well. So assassinating people in the crowd and stuff shouldn't be that difficult. Sharif, good morning, how are you? I say it shouldn't be that difficult, but we'll only wait and see. So first and foremost, let's go for this gear chest that's over here. As we need to pickpocket, we should really be on the floor more. And as I say, we need to assassinate guards while blended as well. That's something that I'm not too sure how we're going to manage, but we'll figure that out as we go. There is a merchant here. They're saving up 2,007 coins. Or dirham, as the currency is. We'll leave till last. So I think if we sold everything we've got, that should do that quite quickly.
May I see your wares?
Here's what I've got.
So a lot of the trophies we need aren't that bad, not really. Quick refill. We'll refill everything.
Nothing else?
Yeah, I think we sell all our wares, we'll get the money we need straight away.
Farewell, sir.
But I think if we focus on clearing, we then know that that's done. So, but first and foremost, let's head to this bit over here. So this is one, I don't think we've been in this area. I don't think there was a reason to do it for the story. That's why we haven't done it as of yet. There is also a historical part nearby. It would be worth having a quick look at. Doesn't look like it's a wanted area. This is the metal factory. So we haven't actually been here before, this metal factory. We'll go to the historical part first and grab that. Yeah, first time in the historical part, I think. Oh, in the metal factory, sorry. We do need to solve an enigma, but I think we can leave that till last, to be fair. So, ceramics and lusterwares. To accommodate the court's taste for elaborate luxuries, Iraqi potters experimented with new techniques, colours and styles in their creations. The most important innovation was luster painting, which created a glittering effect so popular that it went on to be exported and copied everywhere from Portugal to Thailand. One of the main sources of inspiration for Abbasid artisans were Chinese wares, especially white and blue porcelain brought to Iraq by boat in the 9th century. Their hardness, translucency and whiteness were at the time revolutionary in the region, and they enjoyed immense prestige among the wealthy. Initially, Iraqi potters attempted to meet this demand for Chinese imports by direct imitation, coating the usual brown earthenware in a white tin or lead-based substance before adding decorative coloured glazes. However, Abbasid potters soon began attempting modifications to produce their own style, adding motifs inspired by local vegetation such as palm trees and meadow plants. More importantly, Iraqi potters started to experiment with the entirely new technique, luster painting. This involved preparing a special overglaze for blending silver or copper oxides with a carrier such as ochre, and then mixing this fine powder with vinegar and gum. This mix was painted onto an already glazed pot and fired in a special reduced oxygen kiln. If done right, this complicated and costly technique created an incredibly metallic sheen. The result was almost alchemical, with simple earth appearing to have transformed into silver or gold. That's quite cool. So they started by using a product that was made by others and then turning it into something they did themselves. I like that. Right, we're going to get into here to get this. Obviously, we're just going to have to find a way in. We can take all the guards down if needed. We do need to survive 10 minutes in open combat, but I'm going to leave that till last because I think that's something we can probably do in one area, and it just means standing there and fighting for 10 full minutes. It's not. I looked earlier at the trophy. I don't think it's whatchamacallit. I don't think it's done cumulatively. I think it is a one done thing. Well, I'm actually going to try and call this guard over. So we need to assassinate, I think it's 10 guards while in a crowd, which we are now. We've just been seen doing it, but that's one in a crowd. Hence why I did it that way. Right, door's barred from the other side. I kind of guessed it would be. So we've got to get in. We've got to find a way of looking in and destroying this bar on the door. So I'm looking at somewhere we can kind of shoot our dagger through, potentially, to get this open. There might be guards around. Can we see a window? I think there's one there, in fact. Yeah, so we can use this window to then shoot through and open the door. There we go. Door's not open. We don't have to kill everyone in here. It doesn't help us by killing them. We're not gaining a trophy by killing everyone in here. The main point was to get in and out and just grab this now. So gear chest obtained. Zanj uprising sword, we'll have a look at that in a second. Note on weapons. Omar, my friend, it seems the new blades are not meeting the required standard. I do not think they're suitable for the Caliphate's elite guards. We must rectify this failing as quickly as possible for both their sakes. So we gained a new sword, which I'll have a look at in a second. There's a guard down there. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, we do need to find a way of getting the wanted level off us, but we'll get to that in a second. So we gained a new sword. This is one we just gained from that chest. This is the Zanj Uprising Sword. The Zanj rebels strike hardest after dodging blows. After a perfect dodge, next attack deals plus 50% damage. Not bad. But yeah, if we can get this wanted level off, that would be helpful. Just because people aren't going to help us by being in a crowd for us and things until we do. From here, though, we're going to head across to here. Historical site there. We're going to move through here. We're heading to this boat heist mission. Plus, I'm guessing there's a viewpoint there. Is my hope. Which will be the final viewpoint. This kind of area is done other than one enigma to pick up, lost books. But this area covers all of this. We know there's a mission there to do. And a mission there. So it is just trying to find your best way to get everything, really, and try and focus on set things at a time. That's the problem with trophy hunting. You can't, if you try and go too broad too early, it does become tedious and annoying. If you focus on one thing at a time, it makes life a little bit easier. Would like to get rid of that wanted level, if at all possible. We need a poster, to be fair. It's part of the metal factory still. Ah, there's a poster to get rid of our wanted level just over this way. It's a little way away, to be fair. No, there's one here. Just want the poster, wanted level, then gone. And that would help us. Stay away from chickens. Chickens, for those that don't know, are the worst enemies in Assassin's Creed. They do more damage than people realise. Right, we're heading over here. There's an historical site this way. And I'm hoping we'll then spot a viewpoint as well. But there's also a gold marker there. But yeah, if we do one area at a time, I think we can then hopefully do other trophies along the way. We need noisemakers to traps, to take down guards, which I think should be fairly simple. Just trying to get as many trophies in one go as we can. So this interaction, alcohol production and consumption. Okay. Islamic law prohibited alcohol consumption because it altered the mind and caused wrongful behaviour. It's therefore considered a major sin. However, Abbasid religious scholars discussed the precise scope of this ban. Some interpreted it as a full ban on all alcohol consumption, while others limited it to excessive consumption. Public drunkenness are only to alcohol made from fruits, grapes, dates, as opposed to mead or beer, for example. In practice, alcohol was nonetheless consumed, as proved by numerous accounts of drinking vessels. Including one pictured here, its inscription reads, "Drink! Blessings from God to the owner of the goblet." Alcohol was even a major topic of poetry in the genre of literary works called the Camerate, which was dedicated to the praise of wine, intoxication, and the pleasures of the table. I didn't think they ever drank. Wow, okay. These accounts established the alcohol was consumed at every level of society, including by clergymen and high-level officials. It seems that the issue of alcohol and its prohibition was possibly more focused on public drunkenness, which could lead to a police intervention, while there was probably a higher degree of tolerance of drinking in private areas. The main producers of alcohol seem to have been the non-Muslim members of the Abbasid society. Most of them did not follow the same religious restrictions and brewed or vinified what they consumed. Monasteries were among the most famous winemakers. They were forbidden to sell any of it to their Muslim neighbours, but many stories of inebriated visits to the monks and even bottles sporting representations of priests seem to indicate the law was not followed by everyone. So alcohol was a thing back in this time. It wasn't as hidden away as you probably think. Dennis, good morning, how are you? Right, we've got a Dervis artifact to pickpocket here. I still don't quite know if pickpocketing these counts towards the pickpocket 50 people. I do need to start pickpocketing more and more people, to be fair. Are they going to spot me doing this? Am I going to then have a fight? More than likely. I'm going to get seen. Maybe I won't. Okay. So as I say, I was thinking there's going to be... There we go. That's the viewpoint we didn't know about. I think that will be the trophy for the final viewpoint over that way. We were guessing there was one here, and I think I've been right in that guess. It kind of seemed obvious it was the one place in the map that was still clouded over. So I kind of assumed it would be the case. We've also got a side mission, the boat heist, to do here as well. What else have we got around here? There's probably going to be something around here to do as well. And we've still got an undiscovered, haven't we, in this area? Which I'm guessing would be Towers of Baghdad. So that's something else we need to look at. A lot of this is going to be try and complete the mission, the trophies as we go around clearing the map. So pickpocketing people is something we do need to do. It's something we try to stay away from during our playthrough. These guys haven't got anything in their pockets. Because it's just not me pickpocketing people. It's a monastery. Oh, nice. I think it's the first monastery we've seen, to be fair. So yeah, we stayed away from pickpocketing people because it's not nice, it's not fun. And now there's a trophy that says we need to pickpocket 50 people. So my thinking is we'll need to pickpocket people along the way where possible. But I'm hoping the Dervis artifacts and the shards count towards that 50. That's my hope anyway. I'm not too bad then, it's not too bad at all. Get in there. Right, that's it. This should be a trophy for a final viewpoint, hopefully, unless I've missed one elsewhere. Let's have a look. It's annoying that PlayStation doesn't, or the PS5 I should say, doesn't show up trophies anymore. Fearless trophy achieved. So on the PS4, when I was streaming, you guys will still see the trophy pop up in the top right corner. On PS5, it doesn't show automatically. I don't know if there's something I've got to do to change it. Currently, the trophy doesn't pop up for you guys to see. I physically see it, but you guys don't. And I don't know why. Super Collar-B, good morning, how are you? So currently we've got 30 trophies earned. There's 51 including the platinum to do. So we've got 20 trophies to try and obtain. I think that one doesn't count as done though on my list. Or maybe it does. Yeah, it does. So yeah, 20 to go. And as I say, most of them will do by clearing stuff anyway. There's a book under the monastery by the looks of things here. I'm surprised there's not a historical point here, to be fair, where the monastery is. But we've got to go underneath the monastery by the looks of things to get that book. Then we'll do the Towers of Baghdad. We've got a side mission, the boat heist, to do there as well. And then hopefully that's this bit done. And then we head back in. There's an historical point there. We do need the actual wilderness one, though. It's just a case of trying to look around everywhere and make sure we clear one area at a time. I think that's the best way. Yeah, it's weird that the PS5 doesn't allow it, to be fair, whereas the PS4 did. I don't get what the change was. I don't know if there's a setting I've not found, but I did have a look to see if I could change the settings myself, and never actually found a way of doing it. So we need to go underground, I would say here, by looks of things, to try and obtain that book. Patrick, good morning. How are you? I'm never going to be better, Patrick. It's just got to try and manage it as best as possible, to be fair. A word on heresy. My dear brother in Constantinople. So we still know Constantinople was where Ezio was at one time. Still you insist on calling us heretics just as your patriarch condemned the Nestorius centuries ago. It is you who cleave to heresy. How can two natures, human and divine, be united in one being? Christ is God inspired, but he is man, not God. His mother cannot therefore be called Theotokos, God-bearer. Again, I urge you to look to the wisdom of the Church of the East. I do like reading all the historical stuff and all the little notes, just because you get references to other games as well. We are still looking out for the cat that we were told about that is a kind of an Easter egg. So we've got to keep an eye out for that cat as well. Where does this lead to? We've got to try and find a way underground, I think, essentially here. There's lots of pots and stuff. Can't say no to free money. There's nothing in there. But this is the monastery. We've just got to find a way underneath it, because I think there is a book underneath the monastery. We've just got to find a way down. The book is literally here.
Let us get a wider view.
There we go. There's a secret entrance down below us here. That's where we need to be going. Your chat didn't work, did it not? Oh, okay. There isn't. Why would there be a magic lamp? It's not Aladdin. Okay. What will we find down here? Looks like we're allowed down here, so that's a bonus. It means we don't have to worry too much about being attacked and things. Ah, okay. I guess there would be a puzzle of sorts to deal with, and there seems to be one. It was never going to be a simple case of just give us the book, was it? Okay, so we can't pull this out because it doesn't go any further that way. By the looks of things. I think we need to pull it from the right hand side first and move it a little bit. Doesn't look like we're going that way. Let's have a look. Can't climb. I thought there was enough space to climb over and have a look to see where we could move it to that way. Where does this one move? So I've moved that a little bit this way. I don't know if that's going to give us enough room. Can't quite get past there, can we? Take it that's something we can't destroy. Definitely, I think we've got to get in that hole. It's not a side mission, Dennis, not as far as I'm aware, because the books aren't side missions. They're just a collectible you need to do and then hand in. That's also for one of the trophies. So we need to move. So looking at the floor, that one there doesn't move down. By the looks of it, there is a thing stopping that. And this one can obviously move left and right. Oh no, this one moves out. I didn't think this one would move out, but it does. Okay, that's something. So if that moves out, this one should move this way then. See, the marks on the floor make you think they can't move, but they can. So normally that's wood on the floor that tells you where they stop moving from. But that wasn't the case. Right, that's for getting out then, because there's one on the other side. So at some point we need to get into there, and that's the way out of there, essentially. So let's see if there's another way in. As my thinking is, there will be. I've seen Desmond talk with Vetio. I think magic lamp is possible. No, magic lamp is not possible. So I thought that would be a way in, but maybe there isn't then. Okay. Definitely another way in. This can move quite a way, can't it? I wonder if this needs to move fully out. Okay, that's as far as it goes. There is one of those the other side of that hole, so I wonder if there's more than one entrance to get into here. This one can still move back, I think, as well. Well, that's as far as that one goes. Is it clear under there? It might actually be clear. It is. I thought there was one under there, but it's not. There's one there. Okay, so that one doesn't move that side. There's a barred door here as well. Always undo the barred door whenever we can. It's in here. And there's a book we were after. There we go. That is the book collected. I don't know how many of them we've now collected, actually, to be fair. I'd have to go and manually check, because I don't think they come up as anything else. Upgrade schematics, collectibles. Do we manually have to see the books? They're collectibles. Doesn't tell us how many books, though, I don't think. I'm sure I've done more than 2. One book. I don't think these are... That's a book. Oh, we handed in some, didn't we, I think? So maybe we have done more. I don't know, to be fair. Doesn't tell me, does it? I don't think it tells me how many books we've got. No. Okay. Skill point for that as well. That's what we needed. Why was there a block then? I thought we could destroy that. What is that blocking in there? I'm curious to what is in there now. If that is blocked and I can't move this anywhere. To be fair, it doesn't know there's anything in there. No, it doesn't know there's anything there. We've got what we needed anyway, which was the book itself. That was what we was here for. So now we'll head out. We'll go and do the Town of Baghdad, which is near to where we are. And then we will head to the side mission that's also here. Town of Baghdad first. So these are mini mission stories that give you a bit of history to Baghdad and normally involve you helping someone as well along the way. We've had some interesting ones so far. It looks like we're off to speak to the monk.
What grief moves you to invoke your God?
There's no way to the other side, Dennis. There's one room.
Perhaps my prayers have been answered. Could you help a humble monk pay his respects?
Absolutely.
You are well
what do you need?
for a monk.
Warrior monks, these are them.
I was a man in a former life, who now seeks to atone in service to God. Though I will admit, some of my old skills have served me well in performing his work.
I can respect a warrior who has found a higher calling. What is your need?
I seek a holy man, buried in one of the older, overgrown graves. But I cannot read the epitaphs written in your tongue.
Okay.
A simple enough task. I will see.
We're looking for an older man in a grave. Doesn't really give us much scope, does it? Older man in a grave, that's it. Is there any other information you can give us? Okay, so several gravestones. Let's examine this one.
The Dark, a man of great appetites. I do not believe the Christians sanctify gluttony.
Ah, we're looking for someone who's a Christian, I think, then. So, we've got a couple of stones we've got to read. We're looking for something... So that's gluttony. What's the bet in these 7 of these and then the 7 deadly sins? So that's my
John of
kind of thing.
Shiraz. He gambled more than he gained, but always shared his winnings. A generous man, but not one
So not
worthy
that
of
person
worship.
either, then. So we can see where they are just by using the eagle sense. One over here. So it's not the 7 deadly sins we're looking for, it's just Ammo's fault. Did I not... Was that not... No, okay, that wasn't a gravestone, that was actually that box we were seeing. Let's go here.
Theodore the Bold, who held nothing sacred, but remained consistent in his actions. I should help the monk scout out his saint.
We are trying to help the monk.
It would be a very old grave,
Okay.
overgrown with weeds.
We're looking for an old grave overgrown with weeds as well. I thought we'd checked them all, to be fair, but there must be... What's over here?
Leo
we found
the
it.
Enlightened. His wisdom was
That's the one the monk's
only
looking
exceeded
for.
by his piousness. Ah, here is one deserving of some reverence. Monk, I believe I have found your saint.
A lot of these towns of Baghdad are quite
I must
easy and
retrieve the
quick,
bones
but they're quite
before
cool.
we are discovered.
I thought you were here to pay respect.
Hang on, why are we robbing the
not rob
grave?
There is no theft. His bones belong to the church, and will do more good among the faithful than rotting in the
That was the
ground.
thing with saints. They
If your
used to
church has
believe
no
the bones
objection,
were
then
very
who am I to
pious,
judge?
so the church
There
would
is
take the
only
bones
one
of saints,
whose judgment
or those that
matters,
were saints
and I trust
they
he
believe were
will be
deserving of a
forgiving.
sainthood,
Hey,
and put them in
stop what
boxes,
you're doing.
essentially.
Unfortunately,
And
the
store
Khalifa's
them.
men are not so tolerant of unlicensed grave digging.
Explain yourselves, you filthy shits, or die.
Well,
They are guilty of worse crimes.
it
God
looks like we're
forgive
fighting
me,
with the warrior monk,
but there
actually,
are
to be
times
fair.
when violence is the only course.
Let's see how the monk does. We'll fight with him.
We are agreed.
God save you!
Come on then, guards.
You know not what you do.
I don't want to kill the last one myself. I want to see him do it.
Pray for mercy.
Look at that.
I will be done.
Straight in the head.
There was no other way to resolve this. These kinds of men understand
The monk
only
knew how to look
violence
after
and
himself.
cruelty.
You have performed God's will, my friend. He will surely bless you with good fortune.
I answer to another calling. But I will not turn down a bit of extra luck.
There we go. That is the Town of Baghdad, the holy mission complete. And that is the Town of Baghdad in Habaya done. That was actually quite a cool mission. I like that. So, we've got a side mission, the boat heist to do there. And then hopefully after that we can head to that one in the wilderness, and that's that cleared. Don't think there's anything else here.
Eyes, my friend.
Looking around. No. That is everything here cleared. What have you just found? Oh, it's the mission, I think. The mission showing up, or is it something else?
There is the boat.
Yeah. That's the boat. I think we need to steal the boat, I think, essentially. There's going to be a lot of guards here, and I have to be careful of. But I think in this mission, we just need to steal the boat. Let's have a look at the contract and see what it says. Steal a boat and its cargo moored in the ditch sluice of the Fife. If we can remain undetected, we get extra rewards as well, so we'll try and obtain them without getting detected. These side missions are quite good. You do need to complete 10 of these to obtain a trophy as well. So they are important to be doing. Okay. This is the Greek's Gate. We've not seen this before. This is new. There's 3 guards there, so we've got to be a little bit careful here.
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
Right, we've got to get that boat without being seen. There are quite a few guards here, so we need to be a little bit careful. I'm surprised that we're able to fly above the guards and there's no one to shoot Enkidu down. That guard in there, it is indeed. That's 3 of them marked up. There's 1 sat there. What else have we got here? There's 1 over here. A couple up there as well. We know there's 3 down there. I'm not too worried about those. I don't think they're going to move too far, so that's fine. Is there anyone else around? That one there's wandering. Okay, we don't actually have to go into the main building. We've just got to get the boat and go, obviously, as quietly as we possibly can. So, if we can remain undetected, we do get extra rewards. So we want to aim for the extra rewards as well if possible. So we'll try and do this discreetly. I think there's a guy in here, isn't there? There is, there. We're still undetected. Took him out quickly. Now there should be a guy coming here. We might just whistle to him to bring him here. Do a corner assassination, essentially. Yeah. Come on.
What was that?
We do want the extra rewards, ideally. It's extra merchant tokens, essentially. Okay, that's them 2 taking down them. We know we've got 2 down here to do. There's a guy over there as well. I don't know if I can throw... No, I could probably take him out with that, actually. That's him down. Trophy achieved, Eagle's Eye. Now, Eagle's Eye was to kill 50 people with throwing knives. We've done it. By the looks of it, we've got to get that boat out there, but there's a problem. There's a gate down. I think we've got to go open the gate first before we can get the boat out. So, potentially, we need to kill everyone. I would say. Can I get a headshot this far away? No. Okay. See, I think we've got to kill everyone here. I think it's the only way of getting that boat out. So we want to try and be careful not to be seen. There's 2 guys at the top we want to try and get to if we can and take them down. And then find a way of opening that gate before we even think about getting on the boat. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whatever that was. So we'll try and sneak further forward here once this guy moves. As I say, we're going to try and be undetected where possible. Well, we have got other things like Noisemaker and things. The only downside to Noisemaker is we do need to get 10 guards to fall into a trap of a Noisemaker, but it's going to attract people. I don't know if that's a good thing. Obviously it does take guards down if you do so. I don't know if taking them down that way though is a good thing or not. So the 2 guards here, are they talking to each other? There's 1 guard there. I'm going to see if we can get him with a dagger while the other one stood looking this way, essentially. Oh, he's moving. Don't move. Stay still. Right, I don't want this to miss. If this misses, we're in trouble. Come on. He's down. This guy will see the body. But he should stop and look at it, I think. Does he not see? He has seen the body. Okay. He's down as well. There is also a chance that there's some guards that didn't mark up. So that is also a possibility. So we do need to be a little bit careful. Right, it's him down. So I think we've got 2 up here to deal with.
Guide me, Enkidu.
2 up there. Oh, there's another guard coming this way. Let's move. Said there might be one that I hadn't marked up. Big guy as well. Now the big guys, we have got armor penetrating now for our knives, but it's not enough to take him down. Right, where's he looking? Can he see me here? I don't think he can.
Right, nothing's happening.
We need to get behind this guy.
Now you'll
Enough!
never make
Not
captain.
wasting any more time.
Wait, just a...
I made the mistake of pressing the wrong button. I was trying to do the R1 double assassination, and didn't quite work the way I wanted it to.
Hold on.
We got him now though. So we've got the 2 upstairs to do, and I think we're in the clear to look around and try and find a way to make this the door open.
Wait, what? What?
I don't think we got seen there. We alerted this guy, but I don't think we've been seen. Can I get him this way? I can. There we go. Okay, now that's every guard down, I think. We'll double check in a second if we can key it. That should be every guard down. Shall we pick everything up over here?
I need your help, my
So, the boat we need to take is down there. How do we get the boat out of here, is the question. Ah, we have missed a couple of guards. There's one there. I kind of assumed we would miss a few. So I think it is just that one guard there. And then it's a case of trying to figure out how we get the boat out of here. It's to me to dive in the water. I don't want to go in the water, I don't think. Okay, let's deal with this last guard. I do prefer throwing knives. It's the same as having a bow and arrow, essentially, isn't it? Throwing knives, I think. Right, how do we open this doorway? First and foremost. A few things in here to pick up. We don't have to pick everything up, but at the same time, we need as many items as possible to then sell to get this 2007 dirham. I think we'll be easy to do it already because we haven't sold a single item throughout the whole game. But
I will need to clear the way to get the boat out.
I've already cleared it. Till you mean. Okay, there's a lever system to make this to move the gate. Then, where's the lever system? We have already cleared the way. There's no guards left, unless more reappear now, which I don't think they will. Just saw something over here to pick up. We also need the resources to upgrade our tools. I think there's 2 or 3 tools we need to finish to upgrade level maximum, and then that will give us a trophy as well. Right, can we see? Ah, there we go. There's a lever here. So this should open the gate underneath us. I don't know if it's timed.
Now to get onto the canal.
So far, we've done really well not being seen. So let's try and complete this now.
Should be smooth sailing from here.
Should be, being the operative word. I always worry. You've done the first part brilliantly. Will it stay that way?
I am in the clear.
I think we're good.
I will
Remain
not
undetected
use the
done, so we've got the extra rewards.
A fine finish.
We've just got to deliver the boat now to the hiding place, and that is job done. As I say, we do need to complete the side missions because you need 10 side missions for a trophy as well. And we've done 2 trophies so far this morning, so there's 19 to go. But they're all stuff we can do along the way to clearing every area, as that's a trophy in itself. I think the 50 headshots, 50 kills with the knives, I think was a pretty simple one, to be fair. Just going to get this further along. We're nearly there. I don't think that could have gone any better, to be honest. We did really well, I think. Kept in the shadows, made ourselves as silent as possible, and took everyone down. Okay, this should be job done.
Derwish's men will recognize the boat. My part is done.
My part is definitely done. That is the boat heist complete with the extra rewards as well. So 4 merchant favour tokens. That's the important ones because we're going to need those to pay the musicians and things. Because there is a trophy for using each type of person 5 times. Musicians, we've already done the people that take the wanted level off. We've got musicians to do, we've got the soldiers to do. I don't know, what's the other type? There's more than 2. Can't see, there's none in this area, is there? But we've got to do all of those 10 times. Oh, there we go. That's blacksmith. 2 historical. I can't see what they are. It might be we can only see the ones near us potentially. We do need to get to that gear chest at some point as well, but we're focused on this area first. Now we've kind of come all the way over here, annoyingly. Currently here, there's a historical site there. I was hoping to grab this one for the wilderness, but we've come all the way down here. So whilst we're here, we've got that historical site to do, and then there is a slave merchant assassination to do over there as a side mission. May as well do that while we're here. So we'll do the historical site first. It's actually above us. Not many historical sites that are up high, to be fair. They're generally on the floor near a building of interest. But yeah, we'll go and do the next side mission in a second. Let's just have a look what this is about. Maritime trading. The Indian Ocean trade routes connected Baghdad to East Africa, India, Southeast Asia and China. Faster to cross than the land ones, they were also fraught with dangers. The Akbar Asin Walid Hind, Accounts of China and India, describes the travel of one Suleiman al-Tajir, a merchant, and other unnamed explorers across the Indian Ocean between 850 and 910. The 5-month journey took them from Baghdad to Guangzhou, through Oman, I can't remember how you say that country, southern India, Malaysia and Indonesia. All along the way, Suleiman and his peers traded fine clothes and coins for Indian ambergris, Indonesian spices and Chinese porcelain. They also noticed the presence of Muslim and Christian communities in many ports and commented on the food and customs of these foreign lands. The discovery in 1998 it's really weird seeing something written that's so recent. The discovery in 1998 of an Arabian shipwreck dated from 830 near the Indonesian island of Belitung confirmed much of the information related in the Akbar Asin Walid Hind and the impressive global reach of Abbasid trading networks. So until then, we knew about it, it wasn't confirmed, and then in 1998 they actually found a shipwreck dating back all this time. These maritime travels could be dangerous. Rudimentary astronomical instruments made coastal navigation the only option, and reefs claimed many boats. The vessels themselves were surprisingly frail, with uncorked planks sewn together with coconut fibres rather than nailed. More efficient building methods existed on the Mediterranean shores, but the much higher cost of iron in the Western Indian Ocean led to the survival of the region's traditional watercraft. Only disastrous encounters with 15th century Chinese junks and Portuguese caravels forced shipbuilders to alter their plans. Wow, they travelled such long distances on boats that were not suitable for them kind of distances, strangely enough. Okay, we had actually got a Dervish artifact to pickpocket there as well, and then we're going to be heading to the slave merchant. He's walking around the slave merchant, so we'll deal with him in a second. Let's grab this artifact that's nearby first, as it is just over there. Should be a fairly simple one, hopefully. These artifacts don't chase you, unlike the shards where you would be chased once you did them, or they had bodyguards looking after them. These artifacts don't have that. As I say, I'm hoping these counts towards the 50 pickpockets, because I've been rubbish at them so far, as we didn't do any. I just pickpocketed someone else as well. Do you know what I'm going to do while we're here? Just had a thought. Can I blend in? I can. I need a cool... I'm hoping that counts as a blended assassination. That should count as a blended assassination, hopefully. We need a load of those. Come on then, guards. Send down. Okay, we are going to need to try and get rid of our wanted level. The aim of that was to do an assassination blended with people, which may have counted, I'm not too sure. I'm hoping it did. We need 10 of those, I think it is in total. And I think we're up to number 2. Unless we did any during a mission that I can't remember.
This is the place.
This is the place. That's helpful, because I'm also wanted. There's a poster here that they get rid of my wanted level.
Better keep a low profile.
Yep, we should. Can I hide here? I can. Cool. Right, let's scope out the
Nothing
place.
can hide from us, Enkidu.
So we're looking for... Hang on. I haven't actually got the mission highlighted, strangely. We want the slave merchant there. Track it. Now we've got it located. Right, where is the slave merchant? Here's the person we need to take down. There he is. Kill with fire. I didn't actually realise there was going to be an optional thing with fire, but that's what we're going to do. Thanks for the likes, much appreciated if they were. So we have to kill this person with fire. Sharif, good morning. I did say good morning earlier when you popped in, but just in case, good morning again, how are you? So we need to kill this guy with fire. I don't have any fire abilities, as there isn't any, I don't think, in-game. So we need to try and use a different way of getting him. There is, obviously, these things you can throw and use for fire, so that's potentially what we need to do. But I think it's going to be a case of take out as many guards as possible first, and then throw fire on him. Hopefully. What are they? We've seen animals attack people before. They look to be like his personal guards. I can't actually mark them up, to be fair. But we're going to have to be pretty careful, I think, here. There's quite a few guards just around. So yeah, this is going to be quiet and careful, I think, to get this done. But this is one of the side missions. We need 10 side missions done in total. I don't know how many we've done throughout the story as it stands. We haven't quite done 10, I'm pretty sure. So we do need to obtain these. And the optional objective, the kill with fire, there is a bonus to doing so, and you get more tokens from it. So that's what we're after. What are we finding? We're trying to do this side mission for the minute. And then obviously we've got all the trophies to hunt for. We've done 2 already this morning. So what are we going towards first? There's 3 people up there. There's this guy here who's going to walk past and stop over here. He might be an idea to take down with a knife, I think. And then try and get the 2 up there and this guy. I don't want them looking this way though when we knife this person, I think. Actually, it might be okay. If we can get a headshot here, that's him down. There we go. I'm about to be seen. No, we're not. We moved just in time there. Okay, so from here, I can only see 1. So my hope was we can do. I can only see 1 here, though, can't I? Can I see the other person? No, this may not work. He was seeing us anyway, so we needed to quickly deal with him. Right, number 2. Them 2 dealt with. Tim dealt with as well. Number 3. The main plan for that was just to make sure we got away a little bit. I'm a bit unsure of the fire and how we're going to do that. I think obviously throwing the bottle at him is probably the only way. I need the least amount of guards around to do so, really. We've already been in here before because we've cleared that chest out. By the looks of things. Okay, bear with me 1 second. I just need to pause this and give me 2 seconds and I'll be back. Hello, sorry about that. My phone was going off. I had to answer it just in case it was on the clinics ringing. They're waiting for appointments from. And no, it wasn't. It's a sales call. And whenever you get a sales call, they don't get off the phone very quickly, do they? Right. Frustrating. I have to answer my phone because it could be a clinic for an appointment we're waiting for. So I can't ignore my phone, but at the same time, when it's not something important and we're streaming, just leave me alone. Okay. A complication has arisen in my acquisition of labourers from the west, and I expect to be short on men until the matter is resolved. For the time being, any rebels you intercept are to be spared and imprisoned. I will orchestrate their removal using the able-bodied and dispose them shortly thereafter. Rest assured your compensation will increase. Right. So the slave is just outside. We do want to try and get the optional if we can. They have found some of the bodies. We do need to be a little bit careful. There's a guy there who's found the bodies. So we'll just hold off a second while they're looking around for us. We can actually go out this way if we wanted to. We'd still be in the area. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. That's the big guy. Is he coming up? He is. Right, big guy's down.
Your hour has come.
Always nice to take the big guy out of the equation quite quickly. There are guards walking around though now, so we need to be a little bit careful of what we're doing and where we're going to get all this done. My phone is not stopping this morning. And we've got to use fire. That's my only concern, is the fire part. Because he needs to be in a specific location, I think, for fire to work. Obviously, judging his pattern of movement would help with that a little bit, I think. So he up there. So we've got two guards up there we probably should deal with as well. Too far away to do it that way. I don't know if they move. He's all currently in the house. They're not cats. I'm pretty sure they're animals that attack, them two. Yeah, he's currently in that house.
It seems like you can drink whenever you like. Huh?
At least we don't have to listen to it.
I'm going to do that one and that guy there together. I think this is going to be a case to take everybody out and then deal with the slave himself. I can't see another way of doing it. Okay, there's fire in there as well that we can use. We're full on tools, so I guess. So there's fire there as well. It's down. Okay, so good to know there's another fire barrel there. There are two people above us here. Might be able to do it from this way actually. Let's still got enough left to target these two as well. Okay, there is one over there to deal with. Too far away to do that though. We've got a guy down there to deal with as well. Is this guy moved now? He has, hasn't he? I'm thinking potentially I just need to throw a bottle of oil at him and that should be enough to do it. But obviously it needs to be in the right place at the right time to really work. Can we take this guard down? Because I think he's going to cause us an issue if we're not careful. Wait for him to stop moving. Put him down. Okay, there is a bottle of oil in here. If we pick that up, we just need to wait for him to come kind of past and throw it at him and hopefully job done. But it does mean obviously we then can't throw anything at anyone else whilst we're holding this. Which could also become an issue. So he's now over there. I'm hoping he comes past this way, is my hope. Let's just see where he goes.
Go, Enkidu.
I can move a little bit with this barrel. My issue is I could probably put it down, to be fair. Try and take out a couple more guards. There's them two there that are going to be an issue, I think. Where's he going now? I think he's looking at his merchandise in the cages because he He's selling people, isn't he, essentially? Can I don't think I can throw this that far. Maybe I can. No, I can't. Yeah, I can't throw as far as I wanted to there. Missed him. That's not good, I missed him. There's me trying to be all careful and quiet and I actually missed him with the fire. That's annoying. Okay, does that respawn? Or is that one done? That was one opportunity, he moved too quickly and I missed him completely. No, doesn't respawn, okay. There is another bottle over here. There's two actually there. I need to get across, and there's a guard there, is my concern. So the guards are now looking for us. If he stands by a bottle, I can explode that, to be fair. Oh, there's one there, isn't there, that I could explode, but he needs to be standing near it. If it wasn't for me trying to do the optional objective, it wouldn't be that big a deal. He's too far away. Oh, no, I might get a headshot here. Gotta go slightly above. Did give me the option a minute ago. He's down. Oh, actually, is he going to investigate the body over here? I don't think he's going to be close enough. I need him over there. If he goes there, we can blow that bottle up. No, he's coming up this way. It's not really that helpful. Don't want to fight him, remember, we need fire. There's lots of guards around now. Just going to move away. Where is he? The thing is, the higher up he is, the harder it's going to be to try and do this. I was hoping he'd be close to the floor there, but he's not. What I need to do... there. We've been seen. We've been seen, which is not what I wanted. But I may be able to kill him and get out of this. Why has he climbed up for? If the guy we're trying to assassinate comes across, we will try and use fire still. Any more for any more? Who saw us there? Someone's seeing us, I don't know where they are. There he is. Oh, this is the big guy. This guy is, he's got fire himself, this guy. That's not what I wanted. That's ruined all my bowls of fire as well. I was going to use all them bottles of fire, and that hasn't worked. Right, he may look in here. Downside to this is I can't physically see where he is. I don't know if the option is going to show up to assassinate, or if I'm going to see the option. Oh yeah, there we go. So annoyingly, he just blew up all the barrels I was going to use to kill this guy with fire, which wasn't helpful. I don't know if they're going to respawn either. Trying to get away just to calm it down. Obviously, we need fire still. Oh, the guy's in the building. There's a fire there, but I don't think I want to be anywhere near the guy to do so. Or actually, hang on. Noisemaker. Can I throw that over here? Back to these. As I say, there's fire there. I want him to move out towards the fire and hopefully take him out that way, but I don't think he's not going to move, is he? Can take out the guard, to be fair. I was hoping the guy we're after would go near this barrel and then we could explode that, but he's not moved from where he is. It's not going to plan so far. It's the point of optional objectives. Trying to achieve them does slow you down massively. That's going to be too far away for me to throw that. Come on, you need to move. The noisemaker didn't really cause him to move anywhere, annoyingly.
Show me the path ahead.
He's just in the building, isn't he? I was hoping the noisemaker would have made him come out. Okay. Oh, actually, he's coming out now. I think he's coming out. Come on. Keep moving this way. There we go. Is he on fire? How did that miss him? How did that honestly miss him? This guy is not easy to kill with fire. Right, we need fire again. I need a fire barrel or something fire related now. I thought that we'd have him there, but no, it wasn't to be. Okay, we need to look for another fire barrel, essentially. Although he's... Hang on, let's do a try and noisemaker. I'm hoping I can get him to come to us this time. If I do a noisemaker down there... Does he actually... I don't think that was close enough to him. There we go. I want him here. Essentially, I need him just to come just there. Come on. Bit closer. Bit closer. Bit closer. He's not on fire, is he? Is he on fire? No? No. Okay. Best laid plans just don't seem to work. But somehow the fire there didn't get him. So now we need more fire. I may just end up killing him, to be fair, and say, okay, well, let's forego the optional objective. Because this is getting silly. I can't get him fire. Right, there's no fire in here, I don't think. No, nothing we can use here. Do I just kill him and have done with it? Oh, hang on, there's fire there, isn't there? He didn't pick it up. Pick it up. Carry. Thank you. How did that not kill him? How did that miss? I still need fire. I need fire. There's fire over here. Right, where is he now? I just want to run next to him and throw fire at him. There he is.
Done to perfection.
There we go. Kill with fire. That's achieved. That took a while and was annoying at times, but that is done. We just need to get out of here. We finally got him with fire. He avoided every trap we set until that final one. Come on. Trophy achieved, Defender of the People. So that trophy is for doing 10 side missions, I'm pretty sure. And that is the Slave Merchant complete. We gained favour tokens as well. I will double check what that last one was. So 3 trophies this morning done. Yeah, complete 10 faction contracts. We're now 33 or 51, 65%. So, because of where we are now, what is nearby to be cleared? So in theory we don't need to do any of the side missions anymore, but we do need the tokens. So we do need to keep doing the missions because of the tokens. So in this Habaya area, which counts as up here as well, and across here, we've got 4 gear chests still to do, 1 Enigma pick up, and 3 historical sites. So there's historical sites here and here. Side mission there to do the concubines. We'll do that. There's also a gear chest in the guardhouse as well. So let's head over here. There's a merchants group that we need to use for a token for. We need to use those 5 times. I don't think we've used 1 at all yet. So let's head that way.
Go.
Just double check there's nothing else here to pick up. I don't think there is, looking at it. So that's the kind of area we need to be heading towards. Historical sites is 3 left to do. There's 2 here in quick succession. We could, what I may do is, depending on money, we may actually go we could go to the cartographer and get the maps, because that would also tell us where things are. I kind of don't want the maps. I think the maps are kind of taking the mickey a little bit, make life a little bit too easy, but we shall see. We'll do the historical sites, concubine, and then obviously we do need to hire the merchants, the soldiers at some point. Okay, so there's 2 historical sites, mission, Princess Palace. As I say, 2 historical sites to look at first, and there's a gear chest in the guardhouse too. So let's do this one first. It's not telling me anything. Although we collected it, it's not giving me the information. Strange. There we go. A difficult succession. I did wonder why it wasn't showing up. At the death of the Caliphate, another one succeeded him immediately, but sometimes deciding who that would be was a complicated and dangerous task. I can imagine it was, considering we already know the concubines, their sons, they're trying to prime their sons to be the next Caliphate. Khalifa, I think, yes, we pronounce it. And they would do anything to make sure their son is the one ascending to the throne. The Abbasid Empire possessed clear rules about succession. Any male member of the ruling family could, in theory, become Caliph, as long as he commanded the support of enough key elements of the government. After a passing of a ruler, a power struggle would therefore ensue between the various candidates and their partisans in the army or the administration. The harem, where the Caliph's family and children lived, and where he usually spent his last days, was another important factor in these scrambles. The reigning Caliph usually tried to nominate his successor. He could choose any of his male relatives, but often favoured one of his sons, if he had any. He then attempted to ensure that his chosen candidate would receive the support he needed by shoring up his position in the army and by having key members of the government and the Abbasid family take religious oaths to respect his decision. It would sometimes include the name of his chosen heir on coins struck by him. When the Caliph had been a respected and powerful figure, these measures would usually suffice. But if not, or if his chosen successor was a diverse figure, a child, one of many brothers, nothing prevented the soldiers and the administrators from trying to push for another candidate. After the reign of al-Mutawakkil, caliphal succession became more heavily contested than it had been in the early days of the dynasty, and often led to coup attempts and sometimes civil war. The coin issued during the reign of al-Mutadi shows the successions did not always go according to plan. In addition to al-Mutadi's name, this coin includes traces of the names of the previous Caliph, al-Mutaz, and the name of his son and then apparent heir, Abd Allah, who never became Caliph. So succession was always difficult. We've got another historical site here as well. Greeks bearing gifts. The Abbasids' power made them major players in the diplomatic and geostrategic game from the Atlantic to the Pacific Ocean. From Tang, China to Kalingian, France, high-ranking officials came to Baghdad bearing lavish gifts with high hopes of forming an alliance. History records the name of numerous ambassadors sent to Abbasid court for one reason or another. One was Yang Lingyao, a Chinese eunuch, and came to Baghdad to negotiate an alliance in 785. Another was Georgios I of Mercuria, a Sudanese prince sent to negotiate tribute owned by his father's kingdom to the Caliphate. The third was John Rodinos, a Byzantine admiral who came to negotiate peace and pay ransom for captured soldiers in 917. Each brought gifts of silk, ivory, or precious manuscripts to offer to the Caliph himself or to the high officials who controlled access to him. The Abbasids also sent emissaries of their own. Between 797 and 809, no less than 3 diplomatic envoys brought tokens of friendship for Harun al-Rashid to Charlemagne, displaying Abbasid imperial power and technological prowess. They are said to have offered their new ally an elaborate water clock made of brass on which 12 small horsemen would move around at the end of each hour, as well as an elephant named Abu Abbas. So the Greeks would come bearing gifts as well as other embassies. Okay, the side mission we're going to quickly mark up is this one here. We'll do this next. One of Caliph's concubines, a rebel spy, was brought to the prince's palace for interrogation. Assassinate whoever is holding her captive. So we need to get in and assassinate the captain who's holding her captive. That's it. That's the mission. Assassinate the captain. We're going to hire this group of people here because we need to hire people 5 times, and we haven't hired anyone generally. This is a merchants group, hoping they're going to walk in there.
I could use a distraction.
Yes.
So I'm hoping they'll just walk through the gate. That's my hope. And that will get us into here at the very least. There we go. Keep walking, I can't afford to be seen. Keep walking. Keep walking. Do not take any damage as the optional objective here. So we've got to try and fulfill the optional objective where possible. I would rather be hidden right now and use the eagle to try and find out where we're going. Where are these guys walking to? I don't know where they're going to stop. Oh, they're stopping there, are they? I think they're walking back now. No, they're not there. Right. Okay, we can't use the eagle. There's a marksman around in that tower there. Come over here, fire guy. I was hoping the fire guy was going to come here, to be fair. Right, there's a guard there. There's 2 guards here, in fact. We know we need to take the marksman down. If we do that and that, I'm hoping there's no one else nearby to see us. There's always a chance to mess us up and there's a 3rd person, but no, there wasn't, luckily. We are wanted though now, which I was trying to avoid. So I want to try and get as close as possible to that guy without being seen. Him down. There's a door there we can unbar as well. I'm guessing we've got to be inside the main grounds to get to the captain. Can unbar the door there. Does that lead us outside? It does. Well, it's still not really meant to be here, but we're okay. Downside is obviously we've got a marker against their name, which isn't good. Up here is the guy that stops us using the eagle, though. No, it's not here. Where is he? Thought he was there. No, he's up there. Okay. He's actually up here. I thought he was the one we just went to, but it's not. It's this one. Right, it's him down. Marksman eliminated.
Explore safely now.
Now we can use Enkidu to try and find out where we're going. So there is also a gear chest in here that we need. One of the 4 remaining ones we still need in here.
There is my target.
There's the captain we're going to target as well. And there's quite a few guards in here as well. So all we've got to do is assassinate him. I don't think we're here to save the person that's taken captive. It is just a case of assassinate the captain. And while we're here, grab the gear chest as well, to be fair. So we've got to find a way in. Obviously up high, I think, by the looks of things. There is a guy down here. There's a couple of guards here as well we're going to have to be careful of, I think. There's one there. Is there any... None of them are guards, so we're safe there. I know about that one. That's not too big a deal, that guy. Right, I think we have a way in, at the very least. Don't need to worry about that guy behind us there.
I heard his favorite was a spy.
The criminal is here!
Be quiet. The only problem, the civilians don't like bad guys in this. They're very quick to call the guards on you. Right, my plan was assassinate this guy as he comes past and then head up this wall somehow and get inside that way. That's my plan as it stands. Let's whistle this guy towards us. There we go. Let's him down. Right, let's go get up here. And then we could just assassinate from above and then fight everyone, but remember we're not meant to take damage. So We're going to take out as many as possible before we deal with the guy himself, I think. He's down as well. How many other guards have we got here?
Tell me what I wish to know.
Remember, we still need to get the gear chest that's here as well before we get too far. Well, I think that's all the enemies there dealt with. So, in theory, we've got him to take care of, this guard over there to take care of. Is that it? And that guy at the front, I think. Someone's seeing bodies, which is why there's a wanted level come up. I'm thinking that guy, this guy, and then him, and then hope we haven't missed someone. And we're not meant to take damage. Okay. I'd say there is a gear chest here that we do need to try and obtain as well. That door's barred. There's a gear chest. We need to find a way into there. There's fire guys coming in here to have a look at the bodies. And there's two guards out here as well having a look for people. We still need to get out of here without taking damage for this to count as an option. The optional objective being done. So we've already got the trophy of doing these missions, but since we already have them marked up, it'd be nice to do them as we go, and it's a good way of getting tokens, to be fair. Right, he's behind us here. Has he gone up? Where's he going? He's coming this way, in fact. Come just a little bit closer. I'll give him a whistle.
You never know.
Come on, come and have a look. I don't want to be fighting the fire guy because that will not be good.
Hold on.
So he's going to take damage with the fire guys, but he's dealt with. Right, we're trying to find a way to get this gear chest. What's in here? Oh, it's there. I was trying to find a way. I thought it was underneath us, but it's not. We've got an outfit upgrade schematic for the Zanj Uprising, and that is that done. Is there anything else in here we needed to grab? I don't think there is, because it was just the gear chest was the main thing. So now we just need to get out of the palace, get to freedom, and that is job done. Might just be able to climb down, to be fair. I was looking for somewhere safe to jump out of, but it does say don't take damage, so I'm not sure if that includes full damage, that's the thing. We're good. Don't take damage achieved. And there we go, concubine contract completed. Right, we do need to get rid of a wanted level here. So, the guardhouse is the next thing I think we need to do. That's there. We've got to find where one enigma is in this area as well. But the guardhouse, I think, is going to be our next port of call. Prince's Palace. Yeah, I think the guardhouse has to be our focus. I'm just seeing if we can see where the enigma is, essentially, but I don't know if I can see anything. But it's a case of clearing each area as much as we can in quick succession, really. Am I not allowed in here? I don't think I am. I don't think there's any guards in here, though. I didn't realise I wasn't allowed in this area, but we should be okay. So more I want to get our wanted level down if we can find a poster, really, before we go for the gatehouse. What's the note? Well, I trust you to care for the prince's favourite horse, the one they call Shadow. Animal had been dear to Omar since childhood. I've seen him whisper cherished thoughts into his ear. The horse is his best friend. Guard it of your life. Okay. There's a horse that the prince cherishes. Right, we are safe for game, but I do need a poster to try and get that wanted level. And then we've got to work our way into the guardhouse to try and get this done. There's a poster around this corner. So we'll grab the poster and then we're going to work our way into the gatehouse, the guardhouse, sorry, to get the gear chest. Poster's there.
Poor likeness.
That's done. Okay, how are we getting into this guardhouse? That's the question. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was. So we've got a few trophies done already this morning. We are doing really well, I think. It's the main thing is clearing each area and trying to fill trophies whilst doing so. And I think so far so good. Okay. I don't think we're allowed up here. So we've got to get to that building there. It looks like we can walk this way. I thought there'd be a lot more guards here, but it doesn't seem to be there is. Once we're into this area, we've got to figure out where this gear chest is. And consider it's a guardhouse, I don't think it's going to be that simple. Okay, we're not allowed up here. I did wonder if we would be or not. Doesn't seem to be any guards here though, so we're okay for the minute. Just trying to see the best way up, essentially. Okay, we can't climb any of that. You can see the bit stopping us there. So we do need to get across to this wall. Didn't want to whistle, I was just... Okay, this is the bit we can't be seen. Can I just climb straight up? Or is there going to be something to stop us? Because we can't climb everything in this, you do need to look for climb points. There's nothing going up here. Why have we... Okay, so we won't climb straight down there either. I was hoping there was something climbable here, but I don't think there is. There's nothing here to climb up. Okay, we're not getting in this way then. By the looks of things. Still no guards. Oh, there's one guard that's sitting down over there, so we're okay for a minute. Right, I think we can maybe get up over here. I don't know if the gear chest is... The gear chest is in there somewhere. Oh, there's an enigma here as well. The enigma is one of the final things we need from this area as well. So 2 birds and 1 stone, potentially, in this area. 2 gods that I can potentially get up here. I don't know where it's going to put us though up top. This might go really badly wrong. Thing is, up here we can get into a fight. That's not the end of the world. We've got to try and get what we need. Right, where are you going to go? Come down. The 10-minute fighting trophy we need to achieve, I'm going to leave that probably till last. Because it's the fact we're going to be out in the open for 10 minutes. Just fighting away. I think you might as well just leave that until last. A glorious memory. I am a soldier and plain-spoken man still. I must try to describe the ambassador's visit. The old palace shone in splendour. Stunning carpets smoothed the paths that our mounts bore saddles. Silver and gold, all the city came to gaze. My spear grows heavy and sweat soaks my armour. I'll read these words. Remember, our glow just stands so close to greatness. Okay. So from here...
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
The enigma is over there, so it's actually not in this area. We're looking for the gear chest, which I think is below us. No, it's not below us. It's in there. Okay. I see. We need to move these to get inside. I'm guessing we move this one first. And then we move this one across. No, it doesn't go that way. Okay. Doesn't go any further that way. Ah, no, you see there's something in the way. Can I smash it? We can smash it. There we go. So we need to move the one to the left first to be able to smash it. And then we go. Gear chest achieved. We'll do all the upgrades with the schematics at some point. I'm in no rush to do any of them. It doesn't really affect us, to be fair. Let go of that. Okay, so that's the gear chest done, which is the reason we was up here in the first place. So the enigma we need to collect is over there. Kind of was over. The enigma's there. That's the final enigma. We've got 2 more gear chests somewhere in here still that we haven't seen yet. They're going to be. Oh, there's one there in Damascus Gate Prison. We're heading back to the prison for that one. And then there's one we haven't seen. It's going to be in Damascus Gate or something similar. And then there's one historical site as well we haven't done. We've got to keep an eye out for. But yeah, let's go and grab the enigma. That could be the historical site we need. No, it's in Kark actually. So that one doesn't count as what we need. But the enigma's the next point of call, I think. There's guards here, so we're going to be a little bit careful how we get out of here. I've been seen. Okay, there's an opening this way. Quickly restock from the chest. Yeah, we just need to get to the enigma, to be fair. So the enigma is through here. So we'll head to the enigma as quickly as we can. Them historical sites are done. They show up as ticks when they're finished. Grab the enigma. I'm not too worried about solving the enigma yet. We've got to solve one enigma as well for a trophy, but I'm not worried about solving it as of yet. We'll do that probably last, to be fair. It's one of the things we can just figure out the answer and head to the one location. I don't know what the rewards are for the enigma. I can't imagine them being fantastic. They never normally are, to be fair. So somewhere here is an enigma we need to pick up. And it's just here. There's our enigma. I'm not overly worried about what it says at this point. As I say, we'll aim to solve an enigma at some point, but we're not in a rush to do so. So Habaya, we need 2 more gear chests and 1 historical site is the final things needed here. My guess is we've got the prison is a gear chest there. We know that the historical site's there as well. So that's that done. There is a gear chest somewhere else we haven't seen as of yet. In Habaya.
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
Okay, don't use Enkidu.
I am sorry for putting you in
Enkidu's
danger.
getting hurt. Let's go to the prison directly. We'll fast travel to here. The final gear chest should be fairly simple to find. They show up quite big on the map. And as I say, we could always get a photographer and get the thing from him, to be fair. But I want to avoid that if we can. Try and find them naturally, but we'll see how we go. I don't think we're doing too badly towards the platinum. I think the big thing that's going to take time is finding everything. And clearing each area, because that is a trophy in itself, is clearing each area. Okay, is that the other gear chest there by any chance? I think that's the other gear chest there. Or is that just a normal chest? No, I think that's a gear chest. Might not be actually, I don't know. I think the wilderness will probably be the hardest things to find. Right, let's focus on the prison, as that's where we are now. The prison has a gear chest and a historical point to look at. We have been in the prison before for the story. And I think we tried to get this while we was doing the mission, but we just couldn't quite figure out how to get to it. I think was the problem. We have got the keys to the prison, so going in shouldn't be too bad. We've just got to get in without causing too much trouble, really. First of all, we'll look at prisons. At least 7 prisons existed in Baghdad. 7 prisons in one city. Wow. Holding anywhere from a few dozen to a few hundred prisoners each. Being condemned to spend time in any of these overpopulated jails was considered one of the worst forms of punishment possible. And there are multiple recorded examples of inmates begging to receive corporal punishments instead. Wow. So no one wanted to go to prison, even if they'd been caught doing something wrong. Most prisoners were debtors. The pressures of life in prison were designed to make them pay what they owed to the state or to other individuals. Inside, they met all kinds of felons, from petty thieves to people convicted of public drunkenness. Criminal offenders were rarely held in prison, as most serious crimes, murder, treason, repeated blasphemy, were punished by death. So anything major, dead. Anything minor, go to prison. Some prisoners lived in awful conditions, but this depended on class and rank. Underpaid guards stole what they could from them, including the already insufficient rations of food and water, awarded by the Caliphate administration. Violence between detainees and the mass use of restraints, which, for instance, prevented standing for prayer, were other terrible aspects of life in Abbasid jail. Women had their own jails in which conditions were just as bad. Worse that existed. Political and religious opponents that the Caliphates dared not execute were often sent to the Mutbak, a prison made of deep wells. There they would await death in total silence and darkness. Wow. So if you were an opponent of the Caliphate, you were sent to a prison that you just put in a deep well and left. And over time you would die. That is not a nice way of going out, is it? Okay, we need to find this then. As I say, we've got to get inside quietly and then try and find a way to get this done. Just thinking, is there a way of me just getting all those three down in one go? But
Go now.
two guards there. Obviously, I might just take them out. We've got the keys to the prison, to be fair, so we can get straight in once we're inside here. It is then just a case of finding where the gear chest is. Like I say, we've been here before, but we couldn't find exactly where the chest was last time. So that door's barred from the other side, so we need to find a way into there, as that's where the chest is. So let's have a look round. There'll be something nearby. Thanks for the like, but I was much appreciated. I'm pretty sure there was a door, and we've got the keys. It should make life a little bit easier. There we go. So this is inside the prison itself. There's guards all above us, but we're not worried about that. It's finding a way round. Where's this going to bring us out? They're doing that way. I don't know where this is taking us, annoyingly. Okay, I think this is a sneaky way into the prison. Or is this a way to a gear chest? Maybe this is the way to the gear chest. There's a guard here. Deal with him. But yeah, we did try and complete this gear chest during the mission in the prison, but we just couldn't find a way to it at the time. Hence not having it done as of yet. To all, the masked man is displeased by the rate at which the diggers progress, and 6 prisoners have died and the others become more frail with each passing day. We'll need to rouse more men and begin alternating the shifts. This will provide a consistent workflow and speed the operation along. Lastly, I remind you that any discovery must remain secret, no witnesses. We'd seen that in the story, to be fair. I don't think we're really making headway towards the chest that we're trying to get to. We are working our way through the prison, but it's not really helping us get to where we need to get to. Because that is taking us outside again. Yeah, this is taking us out in the main square of the prison. Although that actually might be the best option, in the main square. Just nearly been seen there. We do need to kill people with traps. We haven't really succeeded that one yet, so I need to be throwing a few traps down, I think, as well. Not overly worried about noisemakers, but the traps would be handy. We know there's a guard that's walking around here. In fact, I've just killed him. Oh no, I didn't kill him. I don't think that trap killed him, to be fair. Although this one might, though. They don't kill the big guys, do they? Does it count? He's down now. Okay, no, we can't go that way. There's a guard here. Again, we still need to kill people with traps. Hence why I'm trying to throw a few. Don't know how many we need for the trophy. More than we've done so far, though. Right, we're going here. It's all about trying to find our way to the gear chest, that's the thing. I think have we been in here? Don't know if we've been in here already. The gear chest is over there, below us. I think we are kind of going around in circles, that's the problem. Can I throw the trap at this guy? Can. There we go. Because we didn't start using traps till quite late in the game, we haven't really achieved what we needed for the trophy for them. So we've got to try and achieve it now. Okay, that's that way. Gear chest is below us here. Just trying to find a way to get into that room. Nothing here by the looks of it. I think this is going to be the hardest gear chest to grab in terms of trying to find a way in. Can find a way into almost anywhere but this one. And the problem is, we did see that the actual doors near the gear chest were barred, so there must be a way to unbar them and get close. Come down as well. So we'll keep throwing those until we get that achieved. So the gear chest is there. It's under this bit here, but we've got to find a way down to it, which is my concern at the minute, because I think we are heading the wrong way. So it's finding the right route, essentially. Okay. So these are all prisoners in here. Gear chest is that way. So we've been close before, but we couldn't quite make it get into the actual bit. We want to be getting into there, I think. That's the route in. I don't know if we've been this way. If we see bodies, we know we've been this way. We have been this way, but this is the nearest we got to it. I think we've taken a wrong turn somewhere, and that's hence why we couldn't get it. I wonder if we need to, from this side, throw something to unlock it, because we can see the bar door from this side. We couldn't obviously access it because of that. So let's have another look at where we're trying to get to and see if we can work out a route we can go to, or an angle. So that's the barred door, we can't get in from this side. There's a hole over there though, so we need to be the other side to throw across to unbar this door, then go inside to get it, what we need. The downside to that is I'm pretty sure there's a load of guards here. Yeah, so we need to be getting across here. But I've got a load of guards there that are going to be stopping us. There's two up here as well. I know it does say you get into a fight for 10 minutes straight, but that's probably taking a bit of a mickey to do all those. Okay. We'll see what we can do. We've got one there. I'm not high enough to line them all up, am I? No. My thinking was to get these three down straight away and go from there. And if we get into a big old fight, we get into a big old fight. There's two guards here. And then we just need to throw a throwing knife round here And that's job done. What I might do is quickly throw a trap. Can I throw one above us? No. Because we know there's a guy walking here. I was just trying to see if I can throw a trap down for this guy when he walks past. Because I think he's going to come and check out where we were there. From here, throwing knife. Okay, that's the gear chest open now. We can now get inside. That guy's been knocked down by a trap. So that guy's good. Let's get across here. And this is the gear chest done. It's taken us a little while. We ended up inside the prison for a part. But I think we've finally done it. There we go. Gear chest done. Finally. Yeah, ending up inside the prison obviously slowed us down there, but it is done at least. And we can now get out of here. Taking down the majority of the guards that are around, so I'm not overly worried about running out. Right, that is done. So, Habaya needs one more gear chest. I don't know where it is, admittedly. I'm guessing Great Mosque, potentially, but then we would have seen it would have shown up. So we're just looking for one more chest. We have got a side mission to do there, the traitor to go and have a look at. And we've already got the trophy for side missions, but it's still worth having a look. Now, is that on the map? Is that in Habaya? I need to have a look and see what that is marked up on the map that I've just done. Yes, it is. So that is something, and it's in Habaya. I reckon we go there. That could be a gear chest, and then we do the mission as well. I think that's a good shout. And then we'll look at what's next. So we've nearly cleared Habaya. One of the trophies requires you to fully explore every area, which essentially means find everything in every area. So to clear Habaya, that's one down. The majority of them don't need a massive amount because we do a lot of clearing as we go generally. But I think we are getting there at the very least. I want to grab the merchant while we're here and restock. We've done okay at doing. I'm going to track the mission wrong. At taking things down as we go and restocking, but there's always a time. We need more traps. I don't know how many traps we need to do.
What do you have? Take a look.
I think it's 10 for the trophy for traps.
Is that all?
That is all. Thank you very much.
I
don't want to use our merchant tokens, so I know we need
long.
to use those as well. So the mission is marked up. We just need to assassinate the perfume trader, and it's going to be an environmental kill for the optional.
This is the place.
Gear chest is here. So the final gear chest is also here.
I need your help, my friend.
Also, so this is also a soap making place. Now I'm pretty sure we have an enigma that says it's in the soap making place, and if so, a trophy for solving an enigma can be cleared at the same time. Can't use the eagle, as you just saw. There's a marksman here. No one on this roof. Not by the looks of it. There's a guy over there. No one on this roof at the very least. The environmental kill is going to be the issue, I think. We're basically got to get something to drop down on the head of the perfume trader. And before that, we're going to mark him up as well. That's the thing. Does fire count as an environmental kill? I wonder if it does. Oh yeah, I wonder if the fire counts. But I'm going to need to get rid of these marksmen first so we can send in Kido in to try and find out the person we're after. Right, this is the first one we're going to take out. There we go. You do actually have to adjust for height. So when you're throwing a dagger from a distance like that one, if you go higher than the head, it's still a headshot. So it is allowing for the dagger to drop down as well, which I think is quite cool. Because a lot of games you don't have to account for drop. On this you do. Still fairly simple to do, but it's just nice. It's just a nice extra thing that you wouldn't think would be in this, to be fair. Right, we've got another guy there. Where's my headshot area? Come on. There it is. Thing is that the marksman there that shot down Enkidu? That's the thing. I think it is. And I can't take him down with... I can. There we go. There was another guard there with him though I didn't know about.
The sky is safe once more.
So where is this guy we need to kill? And how do we do it with an environmental takedown as well? The gear, there is a gear chest here to grab as well, but I'm just thinking how do we take that down with an environmental? There's another guy over here. He's moving annoyingly. Stand still. I was going to say that's not going to work. Where is he? He might end up coming up here, you know. But yeah, we've got to somehow lure that guy out then, I think. And then is there something on the end of this crane that we can drop down? There's stuff here that we can drop down. So I'm thinking we have to lure him out and then drop things down, potentially. Because I don't think there's anything in that building we can use. So that's the thing what we need to do. We need to lure him out. Noisemaker potentially. Well, there's nothing on that one, is there? So actually we need to lure him out to over there. If we're going to use that to take him down. Try and take this guy down as well. We're looking at the body that we left there. Come on. Before he stands up. No, he stood up. He's down. There we go. Right. What is the best way of doing this? It wants an environmental kill as the bonus kill. Just wondering what the best way of doing that is. We've got to get him to come out, essentially, I think. And then we can drop them rocks on him. I think that's the only real way of doing it, is to drop them rocks on him. Do you know what I might do here? There's a trap. That's a trap. I don't know if the traps would encourage people to come and have a look. Ambush trophy achieved. So that's the trap one done. I wanted to see if that would encourage him out, was my thinking. Got a noisemaker as well. Does that encourage him out? It does. Noisemakers encourage him out. Being seen though now. Another noisemaker there. Is that close enough to get him to come? That one is. Come on, I need you to come and investigate, please. He's heading back inside, annoyingly. Yeah, that's not helpful. So he came out, but not enough for us to do anything environmental on him. Let's try that again. Right, he's there now. That one there. I need him to come further out, essentially. Yeah, he's not coming out. Doesn't come out further than where he is now. So currently environmental isn't helping us. Yeah, he's gone back inside. I'm just going to quickly take down the guards. That might make him more inclined to come out further. Right, it's all the guards down. I'm going to try noisemakers again, because there's no guards now to investigate. I'm hoping he will. There was someone just spotted me there, wasn't there? Where has he gone? He's there. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping he'll now investigate the noisemakers. Well, that is our 4th trophy achieved already this morning now, with the ambush one done, which is using the traps. So again, he's not coming out very far. It's well within range. We've only got 2 more of these left. Are you coming to investigate further? No, he's back. Come on, this way. Where's he going now? It's because I've killed all the guards. My guess is environmental is only going to be dropping things down on his head, essentially. Where's he gone here? I would like to get the bonus. We could just kill him. It wouldn't take long just to kill the guy, but trying to get the bonus where possible for the extra merchant tokens. I think he's dropping down now.
Not here, are you? But I will find you.
Where's he going to come out? Over there again, isn't he? See him coming down the stairs. I wonder if he comes up this way, he should walk under there. I don't think he's going to. Where is he? He's still inside. Come on. Chop chop. I could just go in and kill him and be done with it. I was hoping I can get him to come past here and just take that out. Job done. But can't seem to entice him out. At the minute, he's not leaving the building. Right, let's go and just take him down. I think we'll be here forever otherwise. He doesn't seem to want to come outside. Now he's inside. Okay. He's up. Oh, he can't get down. That would be why. He can't actually get down.
God! I was right! Someone is after me!
Is he chasing after me? He is.
What trickery is this?
I didn't kill him, he missed him. I actually missed him with the environmental there, annoyingly. So we found the optional,
Bloody end to some bad habits.
but at least it's done. Do still need the gear chest that's here. Yeah, we missed the optional, but it is what it is. It's taking forever to try and get him to move. So he somehow came up here to go and to look around when we made a noise. And then he couldn't get out. Which was a bit silly. I don't know how he got in the first place, to be fair. You bought PS5 recently, Super Column and realised that you can't buy game codes for cheaper. No. You can't. No, they've kind of paid to all that. Sometimes you can find some websites doing games cheaper, mainly CD keys. But generally, you either buy them on disc from places and hope there's discounts, or you...
What?
I was hoping to attack. I didn't get to assassinate him. See you later. Yeah, or you wait for sales on the PlayStation Store and things. There isn't, yeah, they've kind of got rid of that element of being able to buy it elsewhere. It's the same as they're encouraging digital a lot more, so which means that you're obviously less likely to be able to sell second-hand games and things. That's the other issue. Yeah, second-hand games market is dropping massively because of it. But yeah, they've got rid of the ability to go and buy cheaper games elsewhere.
The things that pass for art these days.
So sometimes CD Keys does deals, but that's unlikely. It's more PC games. But yeah, PlayStation, you've got to wait for sales in the PlayStation Store, essentially. More than anything else. So Habaya is now fully complete. There is nothing left to do in Habaya. So that is one area finished. Trophy-wise, let's have a look. I think we're doing okay trophy-wise. It's clearing every area can take the longest time. So the traps is done with the guards. We're now on to 34 trophies out of 51. And we need to go back to that place because that was where the soap place was, which I think is an enigma. Yeah, fully explored territories, lost books, solve an enigma, fully upgrade tools, pickpocket 50 people, benches to pass time, pay musicians, pay mercenaries, pay merchant groups, assassinate 10 guards while blending, 10 minutes on scaffolding, 18 artifacts for Dervis, which is fine, destroy a hornbearer's horn. That's going to be the hardest one, I think. But the where we just were, interestingly, was where they make soap. Now we have an enigma that says we've got to do something there, so we're going to head back and then have a look at that enigma. I think that's the best option, and we do need to quickly head back to the trader as well. To be fair, I think because every platinum does that except for PlayStation. Yeah, but they want you to buy from their specific store. The reason Xbox doesn't do it is because they're Microsoft, so obviously Xbox and PC go hand in hand. So PlayStation is just limiting the market to make sure people use the PlayStation Store. PlayStation have enough sales on that I don't think it matters. You know, you can buy games for less than a couple of pounds when there's a PlayStation sale. And they do happen often enough, you know, the summer sale and things like that. There's always a deal on. The majority of the games I've bought, other than day one releases, I've never bought full price because they're always on offer. It's like, we're currently doing Far Cry 4 on the channel. I got that for free as part of PlayStation Plus. But then I got Far Cry 5 for £7. That's the thing. So you can find the deals. But yeah, you can't go to third-party websites anymore. They've kind of stopped that as much as possible.
Here is what's in stock.
Okay, just refilled it. We do need to head back to a bureau at some point and upgrade our tools. That's something we'll do shortly.
I will be off then.
So we'll make sure we've got enough of everything really before we head back, just to make it so it's done in one go. We are still wanted, so a poster would be helpful, to be fair. We want to head back to the soap area because, as I say, I'm pretty sure we've got an enigma we can solve here in this soap area. We'll have a look at the enigmas in a second. But I'm pretty sure there was one here. And because we've just been here and taken out most of the guards, I think that's the best way. You think they're cheaper? I don't know. I can buy a lot of games super cheap on PlayStation. Plus, you've got the second-hand market, although it's not as good as it used to be. There's still a deal to be found. But yeah, the deals on PlayStation Store normally are really good. I've found anyway, and I rarely pay full price other than day one's releases. To be fair. But yeah, Xbox, I don't know. I don't know if they are cheaper or not. It depends. I suppose it depends on the game and age and all that stuff, doesn't it? Really, if anything. Right, let's have a quick look at enigmas. As I say, I'm pretty sure there's an enigma we've gained a while back that was to do with the soap. Left behind is that one. Pledge sets on the Chapters of War. No, that's the river. Not that one. Not that one. Duran Scars the Gourd. Yeah, here we go. The guards are closing in. I must write this quickly. I have obtained what I was seeking just as I said I would, but I've run out of time. Avenge me and find what I risked my life for. Search the soap boilers, and from the heights look for the colourful fabrics. Remember me for my courage and not my faith. I bid you good luck. So, soap boilers, and then from the heights look for the colourful fabrics. So, we're in this is the soap area. Where are the soap boilers? I'm guessing there. We're looking for colourful fabrics.
Guide me,
Can we? I think they're the soap boilers. That would be my thinking. And from the heights, colourful fabric. We've got those there. I don't know if they're fabric. Colourful. Trying to see if I can see any more. I'm pretty sure they're soap boilers. That's where they're boiling soap, essentially. And from the heights, look out for the colours. I reckon it's there. I think that's where we're heading. Let's have a look. You just need to solve one enigma for the trophy. I'm not even sure what the enigma rewards are, so hopefully doing one will give us that information. We have taken out the majority of guards for the last side mission we just completed, to be fair. So there isn't going to be a lot of people around. It's never a bad thing. So is it to do with those? See, to me that's colourful fabric. Can't see anything though. Ammo's full. Oh, there's daggers there to pick up. Not getting any indication that it's there, but that's the colourful fabric to me. Because we've not done an enigma before, I don't actually know what we're looking for in terms of what will come up. I'm guessing it'll just be a triangle marker to say pick up here. Do you know that this version's Byron 2 launch edition is actually cheap by about $10? Is it really? See, I don't buy it on disc normally. So I didn't buy the extra edition either because it's all cosmetics and I don't do cosmetics. So for me, that's not a big deal. Let me just check. Spider-Man 2. PS5. So on disc, I can buy it currently for £70. PS5. Yes. £60. So £62.99 on disc currently. And if I do it from PlayStation Store, let's have a look. I'm going to be careful because I've obviously pre-ordered mine. So if I go into my PlayStation account, it won't show me the true price. So in the UK, it is £70. So it's around £7 cheaper in the UK if you buy it on disc. But if you buy it on disc, there's no guarantee you'll get it on launch day. Well, you may have to wait till the afternoon kind of thing as well. I bet I never buy a game we're doing on release on disc because there's no guarantee I'll receive it that morning or even that afternoon in time to stream it. So I never buy a day one release by disc just because I'd never be able to stream it that morning. If I wasn't worried about streaming, then maybe. I'm not sure. I wonder if there's more than one thing to do here. Search the soap boilers and then from the heights look for the colourful palette. I think we've got to go to the soap boilers first. There's something we've got to pick up there and activate that. Is my thinking. Because he says look at the soap boilers. So I wonder if these enigmas need two things to be picked up to activate. We have got a couple of guards here. I might actually get up in a fight if I'm not careful. So these are the soap boilers. To search the soap boilers. What am I searching for? Nothing's coming up, annoyingly. And that guy's also Siri. What have we got activated? Oh, he's down. Right, so
where can I hide?
We're searching the soap boilers. This is actually hurting me because they're hot. I didn't think about that hurting me, to be fair. Can't find anything around the soap boilers. I'm struggling to solve the enigma. I think we're in the right place. But we're not because there's a soap there they're making. This is definitely soap boilers. But I'm not getting any marker to say pick up here. No, nothing in that. Okay. I think we give this enigma a miss and go for another one. Another time because yeah, I can't see where that wants us to go to be fair. We do need to lose our wanted level, that would be handy. Might quickly go and speak to the guy over here, he'll get rid of it in one go. And then decide where we're heading next.
Are you fresh from the bazaar?
Rumors of my villainy were
There we
greatly
go.
exaggerated.
Job done. So, that is done. Let's decide where we're heading next. The bio is completed. Maybe it could be in Israel, but yeah, there's not much difference in the UK, to be fair, between them. Okay, so here we need 2 gear chests, 1 artifact, and a load of historical sites in Odyssey. I suppose we start this end and work our way. Dome of the Ass is a historical site first and foremost. So let's head there.
Silence those who smear me.
I'm kind of leaving the wilderness to last because I think that's going to be the one that's going to take a bit of time to run around and do things. So there's a historical bit up here that we need to grab. I don't have to read every single one of them. I have enjoyed reading them just because the extra historical factor we get from them. Dome of the Ass or Donkey. Fetch me my noble donkey. As hard as it might be to believe, in the Abbasid period, the donkey was regarded as one of the noblest creatures, fit for royalty, as some legends and painted manuscript depict, for the Prophet Muhammad himself. This helps to explain the unconventional name of this building. The Dome of Ass was built by Khalifa al-Muqtafi Billah in the southwestern corner of his palace. It is described in medieval sources very great in height with a spiral stair at such an easy gradient that the Caliphate could ride to the top on the donkey trained to walk an easy gait. In order for the slope to be gentle enough for the donkey to climb to its apex with little strain, this building must have been quite large and tall. The dome's name was also very important in another way. The year of the donkey was especially significant for the Abbasid Empire, as it was during this year that the revolution through which they acquired power took place. The year of the donkey is also present in some Islamic beliefs related to the Day of Judgment. The Kabat al-Hilma had therefore a significant name that contemporaries would have understood as noble, royal, and heavenly. This symbolic power continued for centuries as shown by this star-shaped tile of the late Achaemenid period. So they worship donkeys then. They believe them to be noble. So that's an historical place done. Still got 7 of those to go. 1 artifact, 2 gear chests, and we have none of that marked. By the looks of things. So there's a gear chest there. Because they do show up quite quickly, to be fair. So anything that way. So that gear chest there, if I mark it up on the map, is that in this area? Yes, it is. So on the map, it's there. There's also 3 historical sites nearby as well. So 3 and that. So what we'll do, we'll fast travel to Bureau, see if we can upgrade our tools. As we need to have them fully, all 3 tools. We've got 3 more to fully upgrade, and then 3 historical sites, 1 gear chest, all grouped together. That's quite simple. Hopefully we'll spot the artifact while we're here as well. It is a case of trying to get as much done as possible. What we'll do is quickly throw in a quick save while we're here. Yeah, save. There are new contracts. The reason that we need contracts is we need to use the tokens to obtain help. And we need them all. We need as many as possible. So we will pick up all the side missions. I think these keep coming back. I don't know. We've already done the trophy for doing 10 of these, but it's the tokens we need to be able to get people to help us, the merchants and things. And we need to use them 10 times, essentially.
Nice to see you.
Upgrade our tools.
Perhaps your skills could be
I don't know if we've got enough to do all 3 now.
Take a look.
We'll know in a second. No, we're not going to have enough to do all 3. Blow darts we'll do first. Berserker dart or deep slumber. We'll do deep slumber. There we go. And as I say, oh, we have good enough to go to level 2 with the trap. We've already used these enough that the trophies for these are done. But we need to max them all out to actually get the trophy. Target squad is going to lose defense. Increase the explosive effect. Remote detonation by whistling. I don't want to whistle to make it explode. Let's do that one. So we still need the final upgrade for this. And we need 2 lots of upgrades for this one as well.
Nothing else?
I knew we'd be close. I didn't know if we'd actually have enough.
My thanks for your aid.
Goodbye.
But we know we're heading there. There's a gear chest waiting for first. Who was this one to speak to us?
So, Naji, it looks like everything worked out in the end.
The Bureau was not easy to convince, but I persisted. With training, my hands will grow steady and deadly.
If you pursue your goal,
I think it was the guy we went to see and helped him with an assassination.
Thank you for setting me on the right path, Basim. Take this as a token of my appreciation.
What's he giving us? Ah, power favor. So I think we helped him with an assassination they were struggling with. It's nice to see that story play out a little bit there. So there's a gear chest here, and there's also near this gear chest is 3 historical areas as well. So we're trying to do all 3 things, all 4 things at once, essentially. I do need to pickpocket people as well. Because we need to pickpocket 50 people for a trophy. As I said earlier, I'm hoping the artifacts and things count. If the artifacts count, that's a massive bonus. Because I've not been pickpocketing throughout the whole game. I'm hoping they do count. It'd be a pain in the butt if they didn't. And obviously, we just need to walk past people with a little glowing sack on their back. And that will enable us to pickpocket them. The richer the people, the more likely it is to pickpocket, I think. So there's a gear chest here. This is the 4 markets. We've not been here before. There is a gear chest in there. Obviously, we need to find the way in. And I'm guessing it's something to do with this climbing bit here. Otherwise, this wouldn't be here, would it? So I think it's something to do with this. I can actually get him to do what I wanted to do. That would be helpful. Okay. There's no entrance on the roof. So what was this? Ah, I guarantee there's a locked door, isn't there? Is there a locked door? I need to blow it up from here. So I would assume... No, it didn't work. We're going to blow that wall up. We're going to blow that wall up by the looks of things. And there's bottles of stuff here. So that door is barred. So we need to find a way into there to get the bottles, to blow up the doors, to then enable us to get the chest out. Interesting. That door's locked. We need to find a key for that. So we need to find someone with a key. It's never as simple as you think they're going to be. We need to find someone with a key to unlock that door. He doesn't have a key though. Any of these got a key? No. Who's got the key? Key must be somewhere. Normally the key will show up quite easily. Oh, there we go. That's the key. Let's go and get the key then. That's the person we want. Obviously try and pickpocket it if we can. And then I don't mean we can get in that doorway. There's 3 historical markers here too that we're going to need to have a look at. Oh, there's also an artifact here as well. So there's several things to do here. This guy's got the key. Key dump. There's also an artifact here. I want to grab that while we're here. For the Dervis artifact dump. That's all the Dervis artifacts in this area complete. Just grab the key we need as well. There's a historical point here we'll quickly look at as we're already this side. Paper making. A technical revolution played a pivotal role in the scientific blooming of the Abbasid Empire, the diffusion of paper making. Before paper, humans wrote on clay tablets, silk, rocks, turtle shells, stretched animal skins, parchment or papyrus. Each of them brought their own challenges. Paper, which can be mass-produced, is an even and a sturdy surface and a much more practical writing medium than any of the aforementioned materials. Tradition attributes the invention of paper to a Chinese court official of the 1st century, K. Lun, though some forms of papermaking existed in China for centuries before his time. Its usage became widespread, first in government and then in everyday life. In the 8th century, papermaking spread from East Asia to the Abbasid Empire. At times, Chinese engineers captured by Caliphal soldiers have been considered the initiators of this movement, but Chinese and Middle Eastern papermaking techniques were quite different. The former used mostly tree fibres and the latter rags. It is therefore probable that Silk Road travellers brought the idea with them and adapted to the environment of Baghdad. From there, papermaking reached Europe in the 11th century. The replacement of costly papyrus or parchment with economical and durable paper had a momentous effect on Abbasid intellectual life. It made book production easier, faster and cheaper. Book copyists could be found in markets and public, as well as private libraries were founded throughout the empire. Moreover, the ability to exchange ideas by sending copies of books added to the flowering of intellectual thought across Eurasia, North Africa and Europe. This gave birth to important discoveries in mathematical, astrological, medical and technical fields 800 years before the so-called scientific revolution. So the paper making made a massive difference to people in this area. Right, we need to find that doorway again to get inside, to grab the explosives to blow up the wall. So the door we couldn't get inside is over here, I believe. There it is. We got the key, did we not? I've got a key and it's not to that door then.
What see you, my friend?
I thought the key I just grabbed was to the door, but according to that, no. That's annoying. How is the key I got not to that door? I've just got a random key then. Okay, that's not helpful. I definitely pickpocketed the key that was there. But it's not the key I needed, supposedly. That door's barred. So us blowing up the barrels that are in there didn't really make a difference, did it? I don't know why it didn't. Surely that would have unbarred that door, potentially. Didn't unbar the door we wanted, did it? I don't think I can get an angle on that door from here either. Can any of these, is there a window here we could do? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it from there. So, we need to find a way in that we can, or a barrel that we can throw that will burn, blow the rocks off essentially. Where could we find? Okay, there's one of these here. So we'll have a look at this one over here. Slavery. Slavery was a key feature of the global economy of medieval societies and was central to the great cities of the Caliphate age. Data indicates the majority of enslaved people would have worked in domestic service, with each household maintaining one or two of them. Sometimes they were depicted in artworks as here, where female domestic servants are shown attending a noble woman in labour. The enslaved population was therefore considerable, and these men and women played a vital role in Abbasid Baghdad. Theoretically, Quranic law forbade the enslavement of freeborn Muslims. However, in practice, this distinction was murky. The key to being legally enslaved lay in the perception of outsider status, which could be defined by religious practices, cultural customs, or belonging to rival political powers. Thus, in the Abbasid Empire, enslaved peoples were brought from the lands of Rum, Byzantine Empire and Christian West, India, China, Central Asia, Africa and Europe. Enslaved people were most often casualties of war, and all medieval peoples lived under the danger of enslavement on neighbouring rival states. People could be prisoners of war, part of tribute levied on a submitted neighbour state, indebted people, children sold by their parents hoping for a better life for them, or victims of piracy. In the medieval global economy, the sale of people into slavery was normalised and seen as property exchange. Once legally deemed enslaved, individuals could not escape this status until manumission. So we all know slavery wasn't a good thing, but at the time, anyone could be a slave. Originally, you couldn't be a slave if you were Muslim born. You had to be an outsider, but that was easily obtained from a majority of reasons. You could be classed as an outsider, so you weren't just safe just because you were a Muslim. Okay, there's another one to look at up here, which we'll have a look at now as we're here. And then we're going to find a way to get this gear chest. That's the focus. What's this one? This one is the Market Inspector. They even had market inspectors back in this day. In the bazaar, many dangers awaited. Rigged weight scales, prices inflated by merchant cartels, and counterfeit goods. Luckily, one could count on the Mutasib market inspector to keep it real. Appointed by the Caliph himself, the Mutasib had multiple responsibilities. The most important ones were to ensure the use of sound weight scales and measures in the market and to check that goods were well made and fairly priced. Other responsibilities could include ensuring trade routes were clear of traffic and that water supplies were not polluted. Falling foul of the inspector or his assistants could be punished in a variety of ways, including fines and confiscation of goods. We've actually seen that in the mission itself, didn't we? Being a market inspector was considered a prestigious appointment, which denotes the value Abbasid society put on trade integrity in the marketplace. The Arabic root from which the market inspector is derived has connotations around calculating and accounting. It was also a pious one, as the word itself came from the religious concept of Hizbah, the Muslim obligation to command the good and forbid wrong. The market inspector was therefore an important figure of any Muslim city, and only the most knowledgeable and incorruptible were supposed to hold this office. Important point there, was supposed to. So even if you were deemed incorruptible, you could still be corruptible. Right, we've got to find a way into this gear place then. Blowing the barrels up from the window didn't make a difference. We've got to blow these walls. We need to find... Sorry, I'm pickpocketing because we need 50 pickpockets and we didn't do it during the playthrough itself. So we need to find a barrel to throw. Bottle of oil essentially. Because I don't know if pickpocketing from the artifacts counts, we are trying to pickpocket where possible. We still need to do the kill from crowns as well. That's another one we need to have a look at. Can we see any bottles we can throw? Not nearby, strangely. I thought because we obviously need it for this to get in there. Thought maybe. This was a door we can unlock, so we did gain a key that I thought was for the actual door we needed to go into. They said it was for this one. Unfortunately, there's no bottle of oil we can throw in here. So that key we managed to obtain didn't help us. There is still a key we need to find. We need to send Enkidu back up, I think, to try and find it. Lots of guards here. Right, Enkidu, can we see a key anywhere? Because we need a key. The key we did get didn't help us. If these guys got a key. If we can find the key, that enables us to get in. We know that's there. There's a doorway nearby, but we need a key to get in there. Can't see. There's someone here that Enkidu wants to mark up. But you need visibility on them for it to count. There we go. No key there though. So I don't think the key's this far away. It's normally quite close. There's a key there. There we go. I don't know if that's the right key, but we have now got a key marked up. Let's go and see if that is the one we need. It's quite close by, so it could be. I think the key will open the door to an area that has jars of oil that we can throw. We throw the jars of oil, we'll open up, job done. That's my thinking anyway. A few guards here, be careful with it. Is that done? Right, 4 markets chest key. That's a chest key though. I don't think that's the key we need. Where's the door we've got to try and get into? Yeah, I don't think that's the key we need. There's a chest key. It might be though. This is the door that we need the key for. No, not the key for that door. We've gained a key for a chest, but I don't know where that is.
Survey the area.
This door we need the key for to get inside, which I think has explosives inside that we can then use to break the wall. No key here though that I can see. So it's got to be someone nearby, I would have said. Normally the keys aren't for things that are too far away. Where's my key? Never struggled to find a key before. Can't seem to see one. And I can't see any bottles of oil, so I'm assuming that is the way to do it. Just got to find a key to allow us to go in though. And that's the second key I picked up. No key. Come on in, Enkidu. We need a key. Where are we? Just can't see a key anywhere. If we can't find a key, we just need a barrel of oil, but I don't know. We've got to find one of those somewhere as well nearby, and then head back. Can't see one nearby, that's a strange thing. Normally everything's close together, but bottles of oil, I'm guessing, will not be easy to find out and about. Would be my guess. There's no key or anything, is there? By the looks of things. Mohammed, good morning, how are you? Unfortunately, I only speak English and only read English, unfortunately. Hope you're well, though. Still can't see a key. It's not going well, is it? So there's bottles of oil in there, which is what we need. Can't see another way in, though, without them bottles of oil.
Hey, you lose your senses?
I'm not here, you didn't see me. Oh. We did say we'll start pet. We got pet cats. There is a Easter egg with cats. I don't think that's it. That one. But there is an Easter egg with cats as well to find. It's not a trophy related. It's just an Easter egg. Right. Where else can we find jars of oil? I wonder. Or we just need to find that key. But how many keys can we have that for different places? Find the key to unlock the door. There is a chance the key that I've got for a chest in the 4 markets could be the key needed to get the key. If that makes sense. It could be all linked that way. There's always that possibility, that's the thing. No one seems to have a key nearby. So I'm just looking to see if we can spot a key. Ah. I don't know what that noise means. Ah, there's a key. I'm hoping that's the key we're after. I can't guarantee it, but let's just hope it is. Because that would make a big difference if it was the key we was after.
Lend me your eyes.
Oh, it's not actually where the marker was, it's there. My first marker was in the wrong place. Okay, we're going to get into this building here for a key. I don't know what this place is. What's about? There's no door there. Okay. How do we get into this area? So the key is in here. Well, there is a key. We don't know if it's the right key, that's the only thing. There's nothing on the wall or up top by the looks of things. That window's not open there, is it? Yes, it is. And this guy has my key. This is someone's home I've just broken into, essentially. I think it is just someone's home. There's a cat there as well. Let's pet this cat, see if there's it. So that's the Easter egg right there. The Assassin's Creed symbol on the cat. The reason I know this, actually, I saw a picture the other day accidentally. That didn't talk about it, but had it on there as being an Easter egg from Assassin's Creed Mirage. So I did get spoiled for myself, unfortunately, but yes. So there is a cat. I think the story was something like someone wanted their cat put in the game because it had the Assassin's Creed symbol on its face, as you can see there. And they did it. I think there's more than one though, I would guess. Right, we've now got the key for the door. Perfect. Okay, we're getting there. We have the key for the door. We can now unbolt this. Take one of those, throw it at the wall, gear chest done, job done. We're doing okay today. I think we've got a few trophies done. There's still a lot more to do, but I think we're getting there. I still think we're on target to finish before Spider-Man begins on Friday as well. Right, let's blow this hole up. Look at that. So it took 3 keys before we found the way in to get the barrel to blow this up. But we did it in the end, which is the important thing. Right, why does that need moving? I'm guessing I'm going to go up. Yeah. Climb, please. There we go. So we did actually blow a few things up in here, but nothing seemed to work. I think it was to blow the hole in the floor. I was hoping they would blow that door open, but it didn't. So I think the actual barrels we destroyed from outside were to put the hole in the floor there so as to get up. But that is another gear chest done. So what do we still need in this area? So in this area we still need 1 more gear chest, 4 more historical sites. Now in terms of gear chest, I don't know where it is, it's there. There is also a historical site there. So we're going to head to the House of Wisdom. We've been to try to do this one before. The problem with this one that we found last time, just couldn't find a way in. But we're a bit more experienced now, so hopefully we'll be able to find this way in a little bit easier. Now we know kind of some of the way the game's designed, and see if we can figure it out that way. So hopefully this will be better. So we're going to head into the House of Wisdom. As I say, there is a point there to have a look at, historical point, plus also the chest. The chest, I know where it is. Getting into it's the other issue. As I say, we did try previously and didn't quite work. I didn't realise there was a zip line there. Zip line across. Haven't used too many zip lines throughout the game, to be fair. So House of Wisdom we're allowed in, we just upstairs is when they start moaning, if we're up high. Is that point above as well, or is it just here? I think it's round there. There it is. This is also where you hand in all the books as well. So the Majlis Intellectual Salon. Entertainment took many forms in the Embassy Court, from elaborate falcon hunting expeditions to buffoons being catapulted into pools. Nice. But one type of event epitomised this period, the Intellectual Salon, or Majlis. Used to describe both the social gathering and the location where it took place. A typical Majlis featured intellectual debates, musical performance, poetry recitation, and wine drinking. Salons were held in various venues, from colourful gardens to elite estates. Caliphs sometimes presided over them, but ministers and courtiers were also keen to show their sophistication by hosting their own events. A Majlis was indeed an opportunity for refined entertainment for members of the elite, as well as a chance for the guest performers to draw the attention of those elites. Through magisterial lessons on astronomy, lively debates between Muslims and non-Muslims on religious tenets, or free-flowing discussions full of witty repertoires and crude sexual jokes, newcomers could expect to make themselves known. Instant fame and fabulous wealth were on the line, and in the form of sponsorship for one's work, or even a permanent position as a caliphal scholar. So there's plenty of opportunities to try and make your fortune by attending parties and things like that. Right, we now need to head high. As I say, we know where this is. Getting it is the problem, but I think we'll maybe a bit easier to get this time. Okay, that's not climbable there. Where's climbable from here? Ah, across that. And then that. No. There's a ladder here, to be fair. There are going to be guards up here. We're not meant to be up here, so we can get into a bit of a fight if we're not careful. I'm not worried if we get into a fight. To be fair, it's getting into there that's more my concern. Okay. I don't know if to fight them or not, to be fair. What I might do. We still need to get skill points, so I'm guessing we need a bit more XP yet. Come on, mark up the other one. Can't get that last one marked up. I think that's all of them. Job done. I do like doing that. They are good fun. Okay. Use the lift. So we've been up here previously and tried to get this done. Couldn't find a way in. But as we've learned a few lessons since then in terms of how to do things. So there is something there needed. Now I guess we've just opened the door. As I say, we've tried this several times and failed miserably, but I think we've just opened that door. There's a guard there though. He's gone. So we can get into a fight, that's not the end of the world. It'd be easy if we didn't. So we saw this area before, we just couldn't find a way up previously. Now we've opened up from above. We just didn't spot the fact that you could knock something else down to open up the area. And was here previously. Right, let's collect the gear chest and everything else that's here. So that's that gear chest done in this location. There's no more gear chest now in Odyssey. That is all them done. So all we need now is historical markers in Odyssey, and that's done. I'd say there is a trophy for making sure you've explored every area, which means doing everything in every area. How do we get out of here? There's my door. So, let's have a look what we need here. We can't fast off from here anyway. There's a historical marker there. We need 3 in total, and that's one of them. So we'll head there next. This area we need 1 enigma and a load of historical sites. The middle we need a few bits. That's all Kark, and then it's the wilderness. Because there's not many different areas, it's quite simple to make sure you fully explored, to be fair. It's the historical sites. I take the time, to be honest. I enjoy reading them because it adds some history to what we're doing. I think if you're not bothering reading, we just run straight through. You'll be done them pretty quickly, I think. And I noticed we're just talking about a lost key. Right, this may be too big a fall here. Yeah, it's going to be. I don't want to kill myself just by dropping down if we can avoid it. I know it would save time, but... Okay, we need to get up, I think, to do this next one. This historical site is above us here. What's the bane? It's on that roof, and I should have stayed high. No, it's not. It's on this roof over here. That's alright then. I was hoping I'd just jump down and then find out we needed to stay high to get the next one. We don't. Should be able to get it from here. So there's this historical site and 2 more, and that's this whole area done, and then we're on to Kark. Clear cut. This is about the House of Wisdom. To be honest, we've done a lot of this by listening to the different conversations. I'm not too worried about reading this one. I've read them all. We might as well read this one as well. So we've spent a lot of time in the House of Wisdom. We kind of know what happens there. Constructed on the orders of Caliph Al-Mansur, the House of Wisdom served as the Abbasid Royal Library, where ancient knowledge was preserved and translated into Arabic. As the workplace of most of the empire's prominent minds, it was an essential institution of 9th century Baghdad. The idea of combining an academy of learning with a library was not an Abbasid innovation. The Bayat al-Hikmah was actually modelled on similar pre-existing institutions, such as the Great Library of Alexandria in Egypt, or the Gunda Shapur Academy of Iran. This may have been part of Al-Mansur's strategy to portray the dynasty as the legitimate successors of the 7th century Sasanian Persian kings, whose memory was still held dear by the Iranian elites of the Abbasid Empire. In any case, the House of Wisdom became home to at least 8,000 books in Arabic, whose names have been transmitted to us via the Kitab al-Fihrist, catalogue of books compiled by the Ibn al-Nadim in 987-88. They covered a vast variety of subjects from astrology to zoology. It seems that the institution suffered from the Caliph's sojourns away from the capital after 836, and mention of it ceases after the reign of al-Mutawakkil. But it served as a powerful example of caliphal patronage of science, and soon maintaining reading rooms and working spaces for scholars became expected of any ruler in the Muslim world. So a nice little bit of history. So as I say, we need 2 more. I don't know where they are. I don't know if we've already got them out on the map. That's wilderness, so ignore that one for the minute. Let's have a look so we can see them on the map. Yeah, there's one there. It's one of the 2. We need 1 more. It may be somewhere we've not been, that's the thing. Although we have been in the majority of places, to be fair, so I thought it'd be quite an obvious one. And there we go, there's the second. So we've got both the historical sites we now need. What we'll do, we'll fast travel to there. Head across the roofs and grab that one. And then 1 more, and then Kark is the next place to try and finish off. There's a lot of historical sites in Kark and 1 Enigma. I think that's about it. So we're definitely getting there. I need to be doing more scaffolding and things. So we need to drop scaffolding down when we see it. We haven't seen it very often, to be honest. But it's something we do need to keep dropping down when we come across it. Because I spend most of my time on the roof. I don't normally see scaffolding. So maybe I need to stop spending all my time on the roof, I think. Swim. It's good to use the zip line, to be fair. So whenever we see scaffolding, it doesn't have to. You don't have to kill guards of it. You just need to knock it down. That's all it is. Right. This is historical marker is above us here by looks of things. My guess is on the roof. I might be able to get this way. Yeah. Penultimate historical point for us in this area then. I'd say there isn't much left to do, it's just slowly getting it all done. Why are you attacking me? The downside is I'm now wanted. Come on, don't attack. The 10 minutes of defending yourself will do last. We'll find a camp in the wilderness and just defend ourselves. Basically not attack anyone for 10 minutes and just defend. I think that's the only way of doing it, really. 10 minutes of just standing there and blocking, essentially. But yeah, we'll make sure we're set for it first and make sure we start the timer kind of thing. Abbasid style is this one. Abbasid artisans combined artistic techniques from ancient Greco-Roman and Persian traditions. They used these in new and creative ways that were widely adopted across the empire and created a distinctive Abbasid style. One of its main characteristics was the use of abstracted sculpturing and vegetal motifs, repeated again and again. These stylized motifs initially appeared on walls and stucco reliefs, but soon adorned dishes and clothes, as well as books. Historians have called it the beveled style, as it is characterized by symmetrical, abstract, vegetal forms with contours that are carved on a slant. First appearing in the first half of the 9th century in Samara, this style spread throughout the empire in the course of the 10th century. These motifs were used in combination with other kinds of decoration, for example, painted frescoes and glass mosaics. Abbasid architecture was also decorated with glazed ceramic tiles. In time, covering the surfaces with colourful ceramic tiles became one of the most recognised features of Islamic architecture. That one's done. We've got one more to do. We have marked it up already. This one is down in this corner. What I'm going to do is run there and do a few, hopefully find a few little bits we've got to do on the way. We've also got to get rid of this wanted level. But I'm thinking if we can find some scaffolding, that would be handy. I'm sure we'll find a quick poster to get rid of the wanted level. But I'm thinking more, if we need to assassinate from crowd as well, that's something we need to keep an eye on. If we can see a crowd nearby to some guards, we'll do that. Also, we need to hire the different people around the place. We haven't done that really that much. And we need to pickpocket still. So these guys here I want to quickly hire because we can. We're going to do this 5 times. I don't have to use them. But I can hire them at least to do so. I don't have to fight them. I can just leave them to do their thing. That's a restricted area actually. Don't need to go in there. It is a case we just need to hire them. Then 5 times I think it is. And then that's another trophy complete. And it's a 3-time musician we haven't done yet. That's something we do really need to do, musician. To be fair. Well, we nearly there for this one. Cross this bridge and then we go into there. I haven't seen any scaffolding yet, annoyingly. Because we need to drop scaffolding down 10 times. I think I've done it once. But it doesn't have to be on a guard, it just needs to be dropped down. That's the thing. So, it's not so bad if you don't have to do it on anything. Right, I don't know where this one is. Let's have a look. Don't think we need to go up for it by looking at things. It is on the floor, which is a bonus. So the last thing we need to clear, and then this bit is done. So there's a room there, isn't there? We've got to find a way, doorway for, I think. This doorway here. There we go. Healthcare. During the 9th century, Persian physicians brought to Baghdad to heal the Caliph's ailments were given funds to open and operate 6 general hospitals or buy maristans, places of the sick. These large structures were open all and doubled as medical schools. The medicine practice in them was founded on the twin pillars of traditional expertise and empirical observation, the latter becoming more and more prominent over time. Many works of ancient Greek and Roman and Persian physicians such as Hippocrates and Galen were translated into Arabic as early as the 8th century. They provided the theoretical framework known as humoral medicine, in which illness represented imbalance in the 4 humours, blood, phlegm, and yellow and black vials. Chemical systems that were thought to regulate human behaviour. Practitioners therefore needed to adjust this balance through bloodletting, the use of laxatives, or changes in diet or environment. The result was a holistic approach to medical treatment. The Baghdadi physicians were not blind followers of the tradition. Most treatments were tried and tested, including writing magical formula on medicine bowls, and their efficiency was then rationalised by humoral theory. One of the most famous hospital directors of Baghdad, Abu Bakr al-Razi, placed great emphasis on observation and experimentation, arguing that questioning the traditional views was the basis of medicine. His innovative state of mind led him to distinguish between smallpox and measles for the first time. So if he didn't go against tradition, they would never have been able to distinguish between smallpox and measles in Baghdad. That's quite cool. Someone saying, no, I'm going to use my own ideas. Found something that no one else knew was a thing. I like that. So this is basically the place of the sick. This is where lots of sick people are. I am just quickly picking loads of stuff up. We do need 2007 FEMA come the end. So although we've got lots of stuff we can probably sell, there's no harm in trying to achieve some money on the way. Although we've not needed money for our whole playthrough, it is quite hard to find. So, next place then, as Abasai is done. No, it's not done. There's an undiscovered. There's an undiscovered here, which would tell me that there's a Tale of Baghdad's done. What's undiscovered? Gear Chest Enigma, Dervish Arm, Historical Books. There's no books here, is there? So although Hibaya is fully done, the lost books. There is no lost book marker here. So we haven't finished in this area. There is something we've missed. Kidu's not available.
What see you, my friend?
So we're basically looking for lost books. Or for something similar to show up, essentially. I don't know how that works, to be fair, because I thought they'd just show up on the map. It might be a case we should go and get the maps. There's always that option to go and buy the maps and the photographer. Because we are missing the books and there's none here. Cartographer is there. I don't really want to go and buy the books. I don't want to buy the maps. Could be a case we could come out and just find them naturally, but I don't know how long that would take. Let's go this way. I thought there'd be one in here, if anything. The lost books could be anywhere. You're thinking Keeda would have picked him up when we've been near the stuff, but no. Knowing we still need to pickpocket lots of people makes it a little bit easier to not worry about things like that. Oh, red area. Why is this a red area? Oh, I know why. We was here for a mission, weren't we? We're here for a mission during the main story. That's why this is a red area. Right, let's get out of the hospital. As I say, I think it does say something's undiscovered. I think that's the books. In terms of where they could be, I don't know. We would have scoured out the hospital quite a lot during the mission. I can actually remember us taking the time and really scouring out. So I know it's not going to be there. I'm thinking it's going to be something around here, maybe. Done the Dome of Ass earlier. Or this area here, potentially. So place a random marker. So we know we're kind of roughly heading. Just because it's one of the areas we probably haven't done that much in, is what's making me think maybe. But I'm surprised there's no books marked up, considering how long we spent in this one area, doing a main story and things. Right, we are keeping an eye out for anyone with a bag on the back so we can pickpocket. We do need 50 in total. I'm going to pay these guys to attack the guards again. We need to do this 5 times for the trophy. And the more times we do it, the better for us. Oh, we can't. There's no nearby enemies. We've taken them all out.
I need your eyes, my friend.
So there's no more to do. There's a load over there, though. So you can't just use them willy-nilly. I was hoping I could just keep sending them to the same people. But obviously the guards haven't replenished just yet. So it doesn't count. There was always hope. Right, we're getting this where my marker was. I'm just going to put it in the random middle to see if we could then send Enkidu up and potentially see something. Trying to remember where we've been for missions because there's unlikely to be anything missing from that because we always try and clear as we go. So that's kind of my thinking. Is it's going to be something we haven't really been to. Find, or we just go to. If I can't see it myself, we're going to have to head to the cartographer, buy the maps, and go and do it that way. I was hoping to avoid that. So if we can see this undiscovered, which I think is a book. Randall, good morning. How are you? This is definitely a book. The one we're missing. Where is it? I think cartographer might be a best bet. Just the next marked up, we have to worry about it. Although I don't know money-wise if we can buy any books at this point. Yeah, I'm glad we noticed that. I didn't notice it for ages though. Right, I think we head to cartographer. Just because we're missing something here that's going to annoy me otherwise. I'm hoping... Yeah, lost books. All sharp lost books. We've got one to find there. We've done the one there. There's an enigma there. Where are we now? Thinking how we get in from where we are. I know we've got stuff doing around the city that's sort of making me think on the way in to the cartographer. We could also head to that enigma and grab that along the way. So we're going to go and head to the cartographer. I was unsure whether we needed to do it, but we'll see how much money. I think lost books would be a bonus. Just because I can't see what's in this area. So I think that's what we'll do.
Hey, I'll silence you.
I didn't know this was a red area. Come on then. You coming as well? Annoyingly, that's not 10 minutes in combat. There is a trophy for 10 minutes in combat that we need to do. But until we get that pop up, nothing we can do. I just thought, I didn't know it's a red area, but now I do. I'm just running along it. There we go. We're out of the red area now. Let's walk across the bridge. So we'll grab the Enigma on the way to where we're heading. But yeah, I think Lost Books would be a good one to grab. I need to be on the floor really, don't I? Because I need to be pickpocketing and scaffolding I need to drop where possible. So actually I should really be on the floor. I'm so used to running around up high, that's the problem. It's just the style we've always used. I need to kill guards while in a group of people as well. That's something I'll keep an eye out for. So there's a group of people, whistle a guard over while we're obscured, while we've got a white outline essentially. Kill them that way, job done. I can't see the scaffolding. I wonder how often scaffolding is around, because I think we've used it once. But you just need to put it, I think it's 10 times you need to put it down. Don't have to kill anyone with it, you just need to pull it down 10 times. But I've barely seen any. Then I'd say I've mostly been on the roof, so that would explain why I've not really seen it. We need to find some now though. This is where trophy hunting can become tedious, that's the thing. You've got to kind of have a goal in mind to help yourself to stop it from being tedious sometimes. I don't know what happens when we hand in all the lost books either. I don't know what the reward is. I'm hoping it's something good. Right, this enigma's up here. This isn't to solve an enigma. We still need to do that. This is to obtain an enigma. Where are you spotting me? Not anymore. But yeah, this is to obtain an enigma. Although I've got to find a way up. And it's not this way. Don't think we can get across. Yeah, we might be better off jumping down here. See where the enigma is. We've got to get to that area really without being caught up where we were.
Not welcome here.
These are the ideal guards to do in a group or send people to attack these guys. Right, we're going to send these guys to attack the guards. I think that means we've used them twice or 3 times. They need to be used 5 times for a trophy as well. So we just every time we find a group mercenaries, we need to send them to do it. The only thing I've not done, it's a musician I've not really used. We need to use the musician as well. Every time we see a musician, we need to start using them. Okay, can I climb up here? No. What about up here? Right. I thought from here I might be able to get up. Ah! Not really the way I wanted to go. Obviously, if we call them guys to fight, we're not going to get involved. There's no point. It doesn't help us or anything. If anything, it slows us down. Right. Have I kind of... Hang on. Because there's another one there. Right, ours is still up there. Now we should be able to get onto this wall, though. So we need to get to the inner... I just need to climb up here, essentially. Which I think now we can. There's a zip line there as well to get down. Which isn't helpful when we need to get up, not down. I think it might be the wrong side of the wall here. Because of that zip line being there, I've got a feeling we're the wrong side of the wall. It's going to hurt. Not too badly though, to be fair. There's a way up there, isn't there? Now we need to get out of here. There is actually a way up I can see back there, but it's the other side. So I just need to get out to the left or the right and get across. Can't climb up here though, can we? Oh, there's an artifact over there. The artifact is it's not in the area we're trying to complete, so I'm not too worried. Just on the way we could try and grab this, but I've kind of messed it up because I've not really gone through the way I needed to. Yeah, let's go. I know where I've messed up. It's just solving that. They won't catch us. I'm not worried about the chase or anything. There is a way up the other side. It's a quick way up as well. We just didn't see it. So I think all the guards here should be killed by our mercenaries we sent in. If any survive, they're going to kick off at us, but it is what it is. Yeah, there's one there.
He's a murderer! Get him loose!
Awful timing.
Why is it awful timing? Oh, I should have collapsed. Just seen that, we can collapse this. There we go. I think that's the second one we've ever collapsed.
Alright, I have this.
Chickens are attacking us. I always said do not mess with the chickens. I need the big guy also to use his horn, because we've got to destroy a horn in a big guy's hand as he's blowing it, and I've never seen him really blow the horn. I don't know how we make him blow the horn either. We also need combat for 10 minutes. Oh, he's down. I don't want to be fighting the big guy. I want him to use his horn, ideally. We can call for reinforcements. That's all we need, because I need to smash the horn out of his mouth, and that's a trophy in itself. But I've never seen it really happen. I don't think I've seen a single horn being blown during a whole playthrough. I don't want to fight you. I want you to blow your horn. I don't think you're going to. There we go. Trophy achieved, silencer. I thought that would be the hardest trophy for us to achieve. Actually, it wasn't that bad. So for the big guys, you've got to get behind them to do the damage. This guy is also one of the mercenaries. That comes because we've got the highest wanted level. So we're now just going to get out of here. The only reason we were here is we wanted to get the Enigma. We've managed to get a trophy silencer for destroying a horn in one of the big guy's mouths as he's trying to blow for reinforcements. The fact we've got that is quite a big one, because I didn't think we'd get that easily. So that was quite good. At least that's done. We do need to get rid of our wanted level before we go to the cartographer. We're only going to the cartographer because we couldn't see where the hidden books are in another area. That's why we're heading to the cartographer. And on the way we were going to grab this. It's actually below where we are. I've kind of gone around in a load of circles, I think. It isn't really working. We've been really structured all day, and now I've kind of got myself a bit more confused to where we're going. Right, supposedly, I think we're in roughly the right place. There we go. There's the Enigma. I'm not even worried about what it says. I just want it collected. We'll deal with Enigmas another time. We want to get to cartographer now, which is over there. The only problem with cartographer is we now have a wanted level we're going to need to get rid of. So although there is full damage, you can drop a fair distance without it being activated, to be fair. Yeah, our only issue now is the wanted level when it's going to really stop us doing things. So we break it. Come on. Can I get out? I just fell down into a little hole that I now can't move out of. There we go. Right, there's a picture here we can use to get rid of our wanted level.
The guards will be ever vigilant.
Any more pictures? Still trying to head to the cartographer, but I'm just being a bit wary of guards whilst having a look around for pictures to get rid of a wanted level at the same time. Wanted levels, they're not a big deal, but it does make life a bit more frustrating. So it's easy if you can get rid of them when possible. Cartographer's here though. We've made it to the... There's guards here. That's the cartographer there. That's who he's aiming for. I didn't see us get in there. It made me get out there, even though they didn't see me get in. There we go. Right, we just have to give it a minute. Let them calm down. and then we'll go back to cartographer. We do need to lower this wanted level. This is what happens when you don't do it. There's a poster over here. As long as we don't fight the guards when they chase us, it means our wanted level won't go up. That's the other thing. As long as we don't fight them, it's not an issue. We're now just being looked for, more than wanted. Makes life a little bit easier. Oh, there's a crowd. Assassinating a crowd is what we need to do as well. I'm just impressed we got one trophy that I wasn't expecting, which was the horn. I didn't think we was going to do that quickly. So we've done a fair amount of the trophies there. We'll double check the amount in a second. About 25 minutes left. I think we've done well, to be fair, what we have achieved. Guards after me again. Do need to move. Still the basic wanted level, but as long as we keep moving and don't attack them, we're fine. Only gets bad if we attack them back, because it'll increase our wanted level even more. I'm kind of running away from where he's aiming for as well, which isn't helpful. More guards. Fairly simple to get away from guards, to be fair. You just gotta keep running. Right, cartographer's here, so I don't want to run too far from this area. I can avoid it. I'm just trying to get high, just to avoid any guards, really. There's a poster here. We use the poster. We're back to not being wanted again. Where is it? It's here. Right, no wanted level, we can now go and see cartographer. That's why wanted level gets really frustrating. Obviously, I like the way it works. I like the fact there is a result of you just killing people. It stops you just killing people randomly. I like that. When you get one, trying to get rid of it is a pain. But we managed it. That's the important thing. So, I'm thinking they won't talk to us. It's because we're still a yellow marker. But it's because the guards are still potentially looking for us. We can't talk to the cartographer. We just need that yellow marker to disappear. Then we can talk to try and buy the Lost Books map, and that's that one done. I don't worry too much about the others. It's more the Lost Books, mainly because we can't finish that area on the map. Can't do this without that showing up. Everywhere else isn't too big a deal. There's still one discovered in Lost Books, I think, in the wilderness is still needed as well. Right, is that yellow going to go now? Come on. You don't know where we are. You're not looking for us. We've got no wanted level. I'm not fast travelling just to get rid of it. Come on. I could actually go to a bench and wait. That's the other way, is you go to a bench and wait. Pass time and that thing gets rid of it as well. No, we can't while they're looking for us. Yeah. Come on. Just want to see the cartographer. He's just here for all this. That yellow's not going away, is it?
Hey you! Yes you!
I'm not wanted. Why are you? I haven't got a wanted level. They're still chasing. I don't want to fight because that increases my wanted level. And I've currently got it at 0. Don't come upstairs because it means I've got to fight you.
Eyes open. Down with you! It won't last long.
I was hoping I could just stay there, nothing happens. Got some mercenaries here, can I hire you guys? I can't hire these guys while I'm having a fight. But we do need to be in combat for 10 minutes. This might be the time to do it. Obviously, we don't want to kill that many of them. If it's got to be 10 minutes of combat, we need to keep dodging and keep blocking. So roughly we started at 22. So at 10-2, in theory, this road could be done. I'm not killing any of them. I'm just going to stay in combat.
Measure your stride. Got it.
Nice.
Right. Just die.
No, thank you. The just die comment. It's like, no, thank you.
Good one.
I've heard it all before.
I've got no health to grab. Okay, we may die here if I'm not careful because I've actually got no health. There we go. I didn't realise I had no potions, elixirs. If I had an elixir, it wouldn't be too bad. I didn't even think. Open save menu. Where's my last autosave? 11:33. That's roughly 7 minutes ago. Yeah, we needed to be full of elixirs ready for the 10 minutes. That trophy's going to be the pain. I was hoping just do it in the wilderness. Find a group, a camp, go inside, attack them, and just stay there defending for 10 minutes. That's what I'm thinking. It's not cumulative. That's the problem. So this is when we were wanted here, wasn't it? This caused us a few issues. I remember where we were here. This was an autosave from 10 minutes ago. We've still got the trophy for destroying the horn.
They are looking for me.
So that's that. We're still trying to get to the cartographer is our current plan. Who is there. So I don't want to run away too far from him really. Might head for the artifact and hope that there's one on the way.
Hey, did Jamil pay you back yet?
The problem is anywhere we go and there's guards, they're going to be cause us a pain. Right, there's another poster nearby here. Alright, wanted poster there.
Things that pass for art these days.
So we're not fully wanted now, it's only the basic. For while we're here, let's just quickly grab this. So that's the artifact at least done. Still need one post to get our level down, and then we can go and speak to the map maker. I'm completely forgot his name. Don't want to be here. As I say, the thing is, we could stand and fight for 10 minutes, but I'd rather wait until we're prepared for it. And also in the wilderness, so there's no witnesses, so we don't get a massive wanted level. Although, a massive wanted level might help. Right, there is a poster nearby here. In fact, it should be down here. And we're not wanted by anyone, we're not being looked for. So now we head back to cartographer. Finally. I want to get the book back from the cartographer. Then we head back to the area that we just need, I think it's lost books. Grab those, job done. There's actually a lost book nearby according to that as well. Annoyingly. The only reason we were here was to find the cartographer, and after all this, we finally can now speak to him. Hopefully he does sell a map for lost books.
Be welcome.
Allow me to.
I don't want anything else but lost books, and hopefully we've got enough money.
By all means, take a look.
Right.
Do you thirst for
Treasure map, gear, enigma. That's in the wilderness. So I have to say, the only thing we need is a lost book. We have got 11 tokens to spend. So let's do that.
A man of learning, are you?
Do we want to do the wilderness as well?
Ah, rare and valuable relics.
No, I think we'll come back. If we get stuck finding them ourselves in the wilderness, then maybe we should come back to it. This is the reason I didn't.
Goodbye.
I only did the one because that was the last one needed for where we were. We should be close to that 50 pickpockets, surely. I think I just got my token back that we just spent as well. I think we just got it back. Right, lost book location for this one here. One lost book. Where is it? Daily concept. It's the lost book is all we need to finish this area. That's 2 areas fully done. It's there. Of all the places, it's right there. We would never. So I said when we was at the House of Wisdom that, you know, we fully explored the House of Wisdom when we're here for a mission. There is no way it's there. Well, it's not. It's to the side. And it's in a little corner that I don't think we would have found. Not naturally. Because I would have said the House of Wisdom had been fully explored. I never for a moment would have said, oh, let's go back and have a look in that corner. So this is where the cartographer does come in handy. I don't like using it. I like to try and find things ourselves, but I'm actually glad I've thought better of it this time because I don't think we would have found this naturally. But there's also it's not like we're buying it with money, real money or anything. It is an in-game item, I suppose, the cartographer and his map. So should I be that worried about using it? Probably not, as it's an in-game item. Right, where are we heading for this book? Where are you? Well, that's bolted, so it's in here, isn't it? We need to find a way in. Into this, we need to find a way into this room, essentially. So we're looking for a door. There's a guard there. This is not an area we're meant to be in. There's no doors there, is that? There's got to be a reason the guards are here as well. That's the thing. So how do we get into that room? Okay. Now, I've had a bad habit of overcomplicating these things, so there is a chance that to get into this room is really simple. And I will overcomplicate until I find a simple method. So there's a door here we can break. You don't want to say I overcomplicate things. I think I would have done. It's behind this. The stairs, top stairs. I was about to really go around, take out all the guards. I didn't need to do any of that. That's the lost book done. And that's this area now cleared as well. So Odyssey is also done. We've cleared 2 areas now. That's the skill point. We still need to finish off some skills. That's a bonus as well. So that's done. I don't know how many books we have in total now, to be fair. But that's done. So, next. We've got about 15 minutes left. We know we've got the wilderness to do. I'm not too worried. The side missions is what we need for tokens if we need to still get some more tokens for guards. Kark is the next place. We need 1 Enigma and 7 historical sites. Do we know location of Enigma? I thought we did, to be fair, but historical sites are going to be the issue. There's one there, the Monastery of Virgins. There's also a mission to do there if we want it. Let's do the mission and the historical site together. That will give us more tokens as well. And we still need to upgrade tools, so we need more resources for that. It feels like there's still quite a lot to do. This is the first stream of potential 4 this week. If we get done early this week, we can start Dying Light 2 and continue that. If we don't get done, we need to be done by Friday, essentially.
Show me everything.
So the mission we're looking for is the secret entrance there, and we need to steal a coin. That's the mission. I want the historical site though while we're here, if possible. She's actually just behind us here. Let's grab the historical site first. Then we'll head down that secret entrance to grab the coin. I'm not sure what this is going to tell us. I'm guessing it's going to tell us about that place. Non-Muslims is going to talk about. The term dhimma means obligation and was used in the Arabicid times to refer to conquered peoples under specific tax obligation of government. We read similar stuff about this when we were talking about tax previously, to be fair. People of the dhimma, called dhimmis, were often descendants of the Christians, Jews, Zoroastrians and others whose communities came under the control of the Abbasid Empire. They made up a large part of the empire's population. Their status was justified by Quranic verses distinguishing between monotheistic non-Muslims and polytheistic pagans. The latter had to be converted, while the former were entitled to their life, their property and their freedom of religion in exchange for their loyalty and payment of a tax. Tax receipts like this were therefore very important and proved their status. Many dhimmis played important and public roles in the empire. For instance, Syrian Christians played a significant role in translation initiatives. The most famous translator of the time was Hunyan ibn Ishaq, a Nestorian Christian physician. Having mastered Arabic, Syriac, Greek and Persian, he translated more than 100 works specialized in medical and scientific texts. For this he was paid handsomely, as much as some provincial governors. Other dhimmis served the Abbasid Caliphate as physicians, astronomers, tax collectors and even viziers. This policy was born out of self-interest for the caliphs. During the Islamic expansion of the 7th and 8th centuries, very few Muslims had the administrative know-how to ensure the continuous day-to-day management of the cities they were conquering, and letting the local elites keep some form of power facilitated their surrender immensely. During the Abbasid times, this still held true. When Khalifa al-Mansur attempted to remove dhimmis from his administration, he was soon compelled to return them to their positions due to their expertise. So although non-Muslims were treated differently to Muslims, as you would expect in this kind of place and area, they had an important role to play because they knew how to do things that a lot of the Muslims didn't. The cities the Muslims were conquering obviously needed people to still run them. And who better to run a city you just conquered than the people who had been living there for ages anyway? So it made sense for them to utilise that. So we're going to quickly go and do a side mission. We're going to steal a rare coin by the sounds of things. We're going to do it for bonus rewards undetected. So that's what we're going to try and do. There is a secret entrance there. Okay, there's guards everywhere here, so this isn't going to be simple by any stretch. Especially for the undetected bonus as well. There is guards everywhere. Obviously the secret entrance is where we're going to try and get to, I think. As quietly as we can. No, I'm not going to do a double assassination there. Did think about it. Okay, secret entrance is down here. I think we're good. Right, I don't know if there's any guards in here. We've made it down to the secret entrance. Ghost Wolf, good morning, how are you? There's no DLC coming, Ghost Wolf. They've already announced there'll be no DLC. No, there's nothing coming. The game is the game. They announced that originally, to be fair. Why is that showing up? Ah, okay. To get the door open, we've got to put these on there. There we go, that's one. Why are we being... I think it's because someone's found the one of the bodies we left. I need another jar. Is that going to stay open now? No. I need another jar then. Was there a jar in here maybe? So yeah, we're trying to get everything done. We're trying to get the platinum trophy done, which means clearing every area. We've got a good decent amount of trophies today, to be fair. Why is it done? It's what when they announced the game, they said there wouldn't be any DLC. It was all announced together. Ingredients for alcoholic beverages: Mucky Monk Mead, Nun's Delight, the Abbot's Tipple, the Last Sip. Wow. Okay, different recipes there. We're going to try and get this open. We need another one of these, ideally, but I can't see another one. What I'm going to do is place this on this one again. I don't think I can run underneath that, can I? No, there's no going underneath that. We're not going to make that run either, are we? So we do need a second thing here. Have you done all the side missions, Ghost Wolf, as well? What's that there? Hang on, can I shoot that? No. As soon as I move off this, it's going to drop, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so how are we doing this then? We need another jar. But I can't see another jar in here. Which tells me there should be some outside. Some of it. You still got lots more to do then if you wanted to. You're going to tell me there's a jar outside, aren't you? Need to find a way of solving this. We've only got like 5-10 minutes left of the stream as well. I need to somehow solve this puzzle. Can't see any other jars to use, that's the problem. Definitely nothing else in here, is there? I know obviously we've got that jar there. There's no other jars. One's gonna smash it. We can throw it. Doesn't break. Okay. I wonder if it goes up higher with one in one specific area or not. I don't think it does. But I also can't. I can't run there. Hang on. Can I? If I put this side, there is a there's a thing the other side. I wonder if that side. Can I now hit this over here? Because that's what we need to keep that up. You've been playing Call of Duty, have you? What's Call of Duty like now? Is it any good? Yeah, we can't get into there. I can't find another jar. There's got to be another jar somewhere, but I don't know where it will be. That we can carry and not get seen carrying it. There's a lot of guards here, that's the problem. Part of me thinks there's something else I'm going to do down there. The issue is we are running out of time. That's the only secret entrance, isn't it, as well? It's something we're missing there, and I don't know what it is. There's definitely no jars nearby, I can see. And it takes 2 jars to keep that open. Well, at least I think it does. There's nothing we can put on there otherwise. I don't know if there's stuff we can destroy. Well, it's not even a fire jar, it's a solid jar that you can put on there to keep the weight on it. It's not even a fire jar, you're looking for just a normal jar. Let's see what this says. This might be a clue for all I know. Fungi can I recommend false funnel. Yeah, no, there's nothing there that's going to give us a clue. But I can't see another jar. I've got no way under there otherwise. I can't make it running either. It's not quick enough. Yeah, we'd have to take all the guards down upstairs to do that, which I'm going to have to do, I think. We're rapidly running out of time for this morning, that's my only concern. Yeah, we'll have to take all the guards down. There's a lot of guards around here, that we'll have to deal with every single one of them. I thought we could just get in there and get it done, but obviously we have to deal with the guards. Annoyingly.
I do not know why the Khalifa tolerates these monks. He could shut this place down for a dozen transgressions.
Right. See if we can see one up here. So it's a jar of red, so it's there. The jars are there. So we need one of those. Yeah, so we need them jars. Okay. Oh, we could use a body, but we can just grab a jar from there as well. Thanks for the like, Widows, much appreciated. So we just need to grab one of these jars. Head downstairs. Can we do this without being seen quickly now? I'm being seen. I'm disappearing. I'm not here. You can't see me. We're done. There we go. Jar done. We're running out of options downstairs, so it had to be upstairs. Ghost Wolf also gave us an indication that's where we needed to go. There we go. Job done. This is all for a mission as well. That's all we're here for. Thanks for the like. Much appreciated, otherwise. As I say, we are rapidly running time. We're going to finish this mission before we finish. We've managed to get quite a few of the trophies done today. We've cleared some of the areas as well. I can't see anything. Oh, I need my torch. I think this is the first time during the whole game I've actually got my torch out. I have not used my torch the whole time until now. Right, where's the coin we need?
Vow of poverty, my eye. This could blind one with greed. The Carolingian.
Right, we've got the key.
I see why Derwish would covet this coin.
There's also lots of money to be collected. And since we need 2007 gold for, or Durham as it's called, for the trophy, it's worth just making sure we picked everything up. Job done. So we need to get out of here, deliver the coin, and that is that mission complete. So let's just get back upstairs. Should be able to get out of here without too much hassle, I would have said. Depending on guards, obviously. Drop down. We did take a decent amount of guards out further up here, so that's done. I didn't actually look where we need to get this back to. We should really look. Over there. Let's go this way. So heading over there to deliver. As I say, to get in here we took a majority of guards down anyway. On the roof. There is that there. Got a lot of opportunities over. There's not anything more to this game. See, we're going for the platinum trophy, so because we're going for the platinum, we need to complete the trophies that are required to say we've fully completed it. But yeah, some people will be done. Some people want to just see everything there is to offer. It depends on your style of play. You know, some people are happy just playing the story. Some people, like myself, want to see everything the game has to offer. Plus also obtain the platinum trophy to add to our channel platinums as well. So it depends on your style of play more than anything else. So that is that mission complete. We are out of time for this evening, I'm afraid. For this morning. We have managed to get Habaya to 100% completion. We've got Basaya to 100% completion. Tomorrow morning we'll continue on with Kark, which we only need 1 Enigma and 6 historical sites. Then we've got the Round City to finish off, and then it's the Wilderness, which I think will take the longest time. And then from there, hopefully do the trophies along the same time. Yeah, no worries, guys. Wolf, have a nice evening. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. Have a good sleep. So we've done quite a few trophies this morning, which is a good thing. We've still got many more to do, though. We need to get the 2 more tools to level 3. 1 to level 2, in fact. So there's still quite a bit to do. How many hours are we now in? We're now in 28 hours and 1 minute in total. And our trophy level, after all the ones we've managed to obtain today, is at... We are at 35 trophies done out of 51, 68%. That's not too bad. I think we've done a decent amount this morning. And how many have we done today? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done 5 today, including one I wasn't sure how we'd do it, which is the silencer, destroy a Hormerus horn, a throwing knife. I wasn't sure how we'd get that one done, but we have. And including the 75 guards with throwing knives as well, which is a bonus. So tomorrow we continue on with the trophy hunting. As I say, there is still some more to do. And all the ones we still need to do are going to involve collecting everything, which we're doing as we go. Which is fully explore territories, unlock all skills, all 7 books back to Al Jahi, trophy, a treasure by Solver and Enigma, we should be able to do that. Fully upgraded tools, easy peasy. Pickpocket 50 people, we're on our way towards that one. The saving up 2007 dirhams we can do by selling all our stuff. Use benches to pass time, we can sit down on a bench any time really. Pay musicians 5 times, mercenaries and merchant groups 5 times. Assassinate guards. So there's still a few things to do, but that is us for this morning. Thank you for joining us. We're back tomorrow morning with more Assassin's Creed Mirage. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views and the conversation. We'll see you in the live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.